I'ma give my son somebody he can look up to. I'ma teach my daughters how to love themselves and not be lustful. I drop shit like I'm Tom Brady, but I took moves. These rappers out here been feeding people corrupt food. Be in the present, in the now, or rush through the divine moments in life fade like grand poodles. She just came home to roost, and I feel like Malcolm X walking in that ballroom, gas all fumes. Digging through the trash like some small raccoons, but what we found was treasure in desperate measures. Birds of a feather, but we can never flock together no more. I flew solo when I felt your cold weather. These niggas don't know no better, so they call macho. Financially, I'm trying to be colossal. Before I lay me down to sleep and my eyes closed, why you don't see when the blessings come like you blindfolded? What's on the menu? Food for thought. Think I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. Food for thought. Think I ain't lying to you. These other suckers out here lying to you. Food for thought. Think I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. Food for thought. Think I ain't lying to you. These other niggas out here lying to you. Hold me accountable for these lines and these rhymes quoted. Cause kids listening to this music and they dying over it. Just like the alchemist, I waited on this omen. Elements and components. Blessed to be in the number. I ain't talking times through Romans. Junior just handed off and I run it like Teddy Coleman. Business meetings at Rick Irwin's going over the earnings. If you can't learn from your mistakes, then that's concerning. This food for thought is really my ghetto sermon. Hanging with my dog, Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Give a fuck about gun permits. If you try me, gon' hurt me. What's on the menu? Tell me when it's my turn again. Plus I ain't lying to you. Now here we go again. For thought, think I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. Food for thought, think I ain't lying to you. These other suckers out here lying to you. What's on the menu? Food for thought, think I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. Food for thought, think I ain't lying to you. These other niggas out here lying to you. What's on
Before that plays again. Okay. I'm gonna act like I've done this before. Wait a minute, it's kind of loud. Probably got a little echo. We're gonna turn it down, I just want to be able to hear my soundboard. Yes, my name is Air Jordan. This is
Nigga, boom!
This is the greatest show you've ever seen in your life. I got the mics back out. I got homies with me. What's up? What's the deal? I can't really see the chat because I only got that's not good. That's just not good. Wait a minute. Let me be professional about this. Okay, Galaxy is on vibrate. Yeah. What was I saying? Nico? I forgot.
I don't know, bro. You was just talking your talk, bro.
Yeah, I think I was introducing this show, doing whatever that is.
Doing what you do, bro.
Yeah, what's up? Oh snap, the chat is jumping. What's up, Cuzzo in the chat?
You gotta start being a bully online, fam.
I am. I'm the villain. I'm in my villainaire. I'm currently in my villainaire.
What does that consist of, though, bro? I need to know.
Okay. So this idea of being the villain, it was spawned during the Kendrick and Drake thing.
Okay.
The whole thing of it. What I've noticed is when I start big popping it online, I ruffle feathers. And I know that people actually tune into me.
Okay.
Even though it may not be reflected in the numbers and views, my takes stretch further.
Okay.
Right? So the idea came to basically just troll the world. So every time Kendrick would do something, I'd be the loudest person.
Yeah, I know.
Because being the Kendrick fan in this moment is almost unfair.
Why?
Because everybody watched Drake win for so long and essentially cut out all his competition. Like, he reigned supreme for so long that when Kendrick started doing what he's doing to him and, like, essentially, like, just leaving a pile of dookie from Compton to Toronto to wherever. It's just, it hurts. It hurts people.
I don't know why. I feel like, the analogy I use is the popular dude was the popular dude for a long time, and then the not so popular guy.
But can
Punch
we
the
count,
popular
can we
dude
count
in the
him
face.
as not so popular though?
I'm just saying, when it comes to Drake, yes, because Drake is global.
Kendrick is too.
Yeah, in a way. In a way, he's just not as, you know what I mean? He's just not as global as
He doesn't do techno albums.
Hey,
Nigga, boom.
honestly, Nevermind was cool. But anyway, we not here for this.
You
We
didn't
not here
like
for
that.
this.
You didn't like that album.
We not here for this.
You
I'm
didn't
just
like
saying,
that album,
the
Nico.
not so popular dude punched the popular dude in the face because he's being a dickhead, and then now everybody in the school likes the not so popular guy. The only problem is, in this case, the popular guy is not gonna go away, and the people that like the not so popular dude right now.
Wait, what do you mean
championing
the
him right
popular
now,
guy isn't gonna go away?
Drake ain't gonna go away. He ain't gonna go away. He's not gonna go away. People want him to be dead, but he ain't gonna go away, bro.
I think he will.
Nah.
A part of me feels like this was his way to retire. I'm gonna tell you why. When he did the Yachty interview,
Yeah.
he spoke about what's the word he used? A soft exit,
Yeah.
right? So, what better way to have a soft exit than to get your head knocked off?
Yeah, but
Like, really get your get your wig split.
nah,
It's the worst beating in hip hop history.
it's not.
It is.
It's not.
What's a more what's the word I'm looking for?
Ja Rule still is living. Like, he's
Yeah,
active.
but the
like
Ja
that
Rule,
was worse.
I can't say that.
That was worse. The nigga was the hottest nigga on the planet. Pause. Like he was everything.
I'm willing.
Like he was everything.
But that was Drake.
But he ain't go away. He just
Okay,
dropped.
I
the
tell you,
album, like,
I
what,
tell you,
last
I
month?
tell you why it's worse. I tell you why it's worse. Because Drake was putting up LeBron numbers
He still is
for the better part of 15 years,
though. Yeah.
right? Ja Rule's run was essentially what, 99 to 50 Cent.
Sure. Yeah.
So 99 to
4,
03.
5.
Clap Back is the last good Ja Rule song.
It is crazy.
Clap Back is hard. I don't care what nobody say. Clap Back is
I'm
a
just
hit.
saying, man.
We gonna clap back. Let's take him to war now. Like that shit is a bop. And we was like, fuck you, nigga. Sit down.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I'm just saying, man.
So 15 years versus 4 or 5. Come on.
hey, man. Even during the beef, he was still the number one streaming hip hop artist every month, there and after.
True.
It happened. Like
True. But
he ain't going.
look at the entire Kendrick Lamar Drake battle is set off of one focal point. The culture.
Yeah.
This
I
culture
guess.
likes who they like. We like who we like when we like them. We're fickle fucking people, so we'll flip on a nigga.
Oh yeah, it's definitely happened.
We'll flip on a
beef,
nigga.
The whole beef showed that.
That's
the-
what I'm saying.
The whole
What's
6,
this?
7 months.
Shout outs to Mo in the chat. Let me read this up real quick. JJ, we're going to have to stop this for real. No, Mo, we can't.
We gonna move past it,
We
Mo. I just
can't. It's the villain arc. It's tied to my come on. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Right? This is who Drake thought he was. This is who he thought he was.
Nah, I feel like he more KD than anything else.
Who, Drake?
Yeah,
No, he got more chips than KD.
that's true.
He got more chips than KD.
He's just a
If Hove is Michael Jordan,
then Drake Bron. Gotta
Right.
be.
Drake
Right.
would be Braun, right?
Yeah.
So who's the thorn in Braun's side? Who would that be? Because then that would essentially be the analogy to who Kendrick Lamar is. Because I do feel like Kobe is Wayne. I have to give Wayne that credit. I feel like Kobe is Wayne.
I see where we're going with this. I don't know who Kendrick is really. I don't.
Talk to that nigga Neko, please.
Neko
can't talk me out of this.
I can't. Mo.
Nobody can talk me off of this ledge. Like this is
I don't want you to.
This is the hill I'll down.
I don't want you to come off the ledge. I want you to be exactly who you are.
All right. So since we're here, since this is hip hop nerd talk, come on. If I told you I feel like at this point in Kendrick Lamar's career that I could call him the greatest rapper of all time, what do you say to that?
The greatest rapper of all time?
The greatest rapper of all time. I can make this
Hove
argument.
exists.
Hove does, but Hove didn't grace the stage. And
No.
Hove hasn't taken the stances that Kendrick Lamar has. And you're talking to Jay-Z's #1 fan.
What kind of stance are you talking about though?
The ability to be what am I looking for? Unapologetically black. I don't think Hove has reached that unapologetically black portion of his life.
What?
Yeah, I can't. I don't think so.
Why? Because Hove wasn't rapping like Nas and like all full on black excellence. It was just black excellence throughout certain albums and shit.
I think for Hove, his natural selfishness didn't allow him to be, let's say, like a Gucci man, right?
Which we're going to talk about later,
right?
Too.
His natural selfishness didn't allow him to be a person to just, whenever I see an artist, I take them in, I help them as much as I can. If they got to move on from me, they got to move on from me. But if they can stick with me, then I'm going to help them out. But even if they not with me, I'm still going to help them out. Hove has always been one of those people to where when he grab onto somebody, he keep them. And when he don't fuck with them or don't need them, he push them the fuck off.
I give you that because that's been kind of my gripe with Hove. But I don't know, man. Hove did a lot for this genre and this culture.
He has.
Like he is.
But I think I might be the first person to be such a Hove fan to be at this point now, seeing everything that I've done Kendrick Lamar do. I might have to put him up there.
I don't think Kendrick is the greatest.
The man.
I don't think Kendrick is the greatest rapper of all time. I don't think so.
I can't 100% say it, but I could make an argument for him.
Sure. Like, you can make an argument for anything, but I don't know, fam. I don't think he's...
Like, how many rappers at their peak of success, right? Because essentially this is Kendrick's, this is the climax.
Oh, this is definitely his peak.
Right?
Now.
And I don't think he's done climbing. I think there's still a million miles to go for him.
I don't think so.
Right? Especially if he gets this performance or he's just a part of the Olympics coming off of everything that he just did in 24. I do feel like I've never seen an artist in their heyday other than, let's say, a Gucci man, right? Other than, let's say, a Gucci man,
right,
to be able to put on an entire section. Like, L.A. now
fam.
is the hotbed for hip-hop.
At this moment, but it's only... It's not like how when Atlanta took it or when New York had it, essentially. It's not like that. I think this shit is like... I think this shit is going to die down. Like, it's going to. Because I don't think, like, even, like let's say the LA artist that he just put on GNX.
36.
The one...
Lazy Chike.
The one person that I feel like could actually get somewhere in all of this is AZ. Other than that, who?
Why? Explain. Put me on. Come on.
Because every every verse you ever heard from him on any of their stuff, because he's been on a bunch of TDE stuff.
Yeah.
Cooked.
He did Blue Lips and GNX in the same year.
Cooked.
Even the song he got with Diddy's son and Young Miami is a
Cooked.
banger.
If he can figure, I know he got that like 2 times out right now.
Nigga, what?
That's what I'm saying.
What?
If he could, he just got to catch the wave and then make it his own, like, and make it permanent. But I don't see that happening for any other person, unless they like established artists. Like you got Larry June is always gonna put something out, cause that's just how he does. Like he always
but Larry is a West Coast currency,
sure.
so he'll stay.
He's always
in
gonna
a specific
He's
pocket.
always gonna be cool,
Right? Wally the Sensei.
I don't know, man.
Wally the Sensei. Now the rumor is that he's signed to Cactus Jack.
Okay.
My brain is telling me that he might be signed to free bands. Cause every video Future's in, if you look to that man's back left shoulder, is Wally the Sensei.
Hey man, I'm just saying. I hope it's not the peak because of him dissing the nigga, and then.
No, that was just
Because then the bubble pops, and then once the bubble pop, then what? Because we gotta remember, it's not like the nigga like make albums all the time. Like he don't drop like artists like when we was growing up. They're gonna drop either once a year or once every 2 years. It's not gonna be longer than that. I mean, between Mr. Morale and Damn, it was 5 years. Nigga was chilling. Had a couple kids, you know what I mean? Like living his fucking life. And then he put out Mr. Morale, which I know this is his moment right now. But if we keep it in the beam, I love the album. Not many people like the album.
Which album?
Mr. Morale and the Big Steps.
I don't know why they don't like it.
But when it came out, it was like, fam, I'm not trying to hear this therapy shit. Like, that was what was being said.
That's out of pocket, though.
Of course, but that's what was being said. Like, we gotta, when we have these conversations about these artists and when something happens and the arrow shoots up, what happens when the bubble pops? And then now it goes back to the reality of K-Dot making music. Like making the music that he want to make. Not angry music.
GNX.
But it was still a bite to it. You know what I mean? Like you can listen to that album and even though he not talking about a nigga, it still feel like he talking about a nigga. I'm talking about when he get past all this, when he
Not
do this
just
tour.
one nigga, I'm talking to two of them. I'm talking to the two people that y'all keep saying are better rappers than me. I don't like that, and I want to take these hoe ass niggas out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep putting the foot on y'all necks, and I'm gonna keep doing it in such a creative way that my son is in here and rapping every lyric to every song.
When it gets past this point, this is my thing.
Come on.
When it gets past the point of all of that, right? Because he's not gonna rap about these niggas forever.
He might.
He ain't gonna rap about
They
these
say
niggas
that
forever.
nigga petty.
Fine. If he rap about these niggas forever,
Hove.
he's gonna lose.
Hove is petty like that. Hove is still sneak dissing niggas.
I don't know why at his big old age. Let it go.
Nah, I said I'm still catching disses. And I called a nigga and we just laugh about it.
I mean, man, he can't keep rapping about this shit forever. I'm just saying, when he goes past this shit and the next album comes out and it's about God in a creative way like he been rapping about the last 3 albums minus GNX.
It ain't always been
Then is
God. It's been a see, the thing I think most people miss about the Kendrick albums is he's teetering that line to where it's light and dark. So you'll get songs of light, like, you know, I'm blessed, I'm this, that, and the third. Like in Damn, he's speaking from the sense and listening to his uncle or cousin who's a Hebrew Israelite, and they're speaking about the curse and all that shit.
Yeah.
But then like on blah 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 To Pimp a Butterfly, the evils of Lucy all around me.
Yeah. His albums has been loosely creatively about God.
Winton in the chat, what's good, Winton?
You know, and that's fine. I'm just saying, like, when the bubble pop and he get back to rapping how he raps and making albums, not even rapping like he raps. I mean, like, just making albums like he make, because when he makes an album, he's making art. You know?
True.
So it's like when he gets back to that, and it's not aimed towards nobody, because how I felt at times during all this shit in the last however many months is niggas hate Drake more than they like Kendrick. So they was feeding into that part of it. Once they get old, like once this nigga, I'm telling you, once this nigga put out a fire ass art album like he been doing his whole career, niggas is like you said,
But
niggas is fickle.
I don't think he's in that place right now. And I don't think he'll get back to that because I've given you the art.
I hope he does.
Let's have fun.
I hope he does.
But while I'm having fun, I do songs like Reincarnated. I flip my favorite Pac songs. I do songs like Luther. And the door was open. The homie is coming through. We are
the
live.
man, the myth, the legend.
Look at him. Come on in. Come on in, Trap. I need some ice.
That's how you know he a sports guy. He looked at the TV, saw the score, and went, ugh, this is awful. This is awful. First of all, it's kind of crazy that you got an Alabama and BYU game on right now. That's nuts.
It's the only game on. It's the only game on. Everybody, welcome
The
Top
guys
Flight to the stream.
The man, the myth, the legend, the one and
We
only.
are
Man.
back.
Y'all know what's going on.
Yeah,
I
I
the
don't-
wrong way, the strong way, but not the wrong way. You dig. Got
I
my little
don't
Mickey
think,
D's, my fault, so I'm gonna be munching.
Do you think? I don't know. I don't feel like Doc going back to.
I hope he does, bro.
I don't think he's going back to that.
I hope,
Or at least for a while.
I hope niggas get back to doing what they do best.
Yeah.
Because-
shitting on niggas. Leaving a doo-doo trail
Niggas
from
don't really be
Compton
comfortable
to
doing.
Toronto.
Man, people don't really be comfortable doing this shit.
Why?
Like, they don't. Because they not like, fam, this shit really was just about, I'm a better rapper and artist than you. It's not, like, real. Like, the beefs that I love, I know this is going to sound crazy, the beefs that I love that I grew up to, there was a threat of somebody dying. That was real.
I think we could have got there.
This ain't
on
real,
one.
bro. This is
Hell
whatever.
no.
If
No.
Top 5 was out, he would have crashed.
Nah. Just like Glass Malone said, it's like somebody asked him, "Can Drake come back to California?" And he was like, "What are you talking about? It's Drake, yes."
He got to check
Like
in with Big
this-
U.
Fam,
Man, Big
we
U.
gotta talk about that too. We gonna talk about that too. That check-in shit is wild. That check-in shit is
Got to
wild.
check in with Big
fam.
U from behind the wall.
That shit
They
is
say
wild.
Big U is the Lakers. He was the Lakers protection when he got put up. When he got put up, the Lakers went on like a 3-4 game losing streak.
No,
I feel I'm low key feeling like that's the truth.
That's
Word.
crazy.
Somebody talking about Jenny Buzz. You need to make something happen and get you out.
You gotta do something.
They said Jenny Buzz, work your magic, Jenny.
So I'm gonna be real though. Speaking of this, I said it last week, but like I want to get y'all's take on it. Did these niggas create the check-in?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Who, LA?
Not L.A. The '60s. Like did these niggas create
Oh,
the
I
check-in?
don't know if the Rolling 60s did, but LA for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like,
For sure. And I guarantee you Steven Jackson was paying the most money. If that nigga was in Chicago paying 17-year-olds checking money. I know he was paying Biggie.
No, I didn't even know he was paying.
Wait, he paid them boys to go to O Block?
Yeah, when he did that video when he was out of O Block.
Shit, don't
Yes,
do,
man.
don't do stack five like that.
He got invited.
Nigga. Wait, how you gonna get invited to a neighborhood, man?
He
Like-
talking about I'm on O Block, y'all ain't here.
Nah.
Man, if you don't get that mess
That
out of
nigga,
your
yeah,
brain.
hell yeah, it came out. He was paying them money.
Bro, checking in the 17-year-olds is out of pocket.
Checking in, period, is out of pocket. What are you doing here? If I'm rich, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why? I'm from a rough neighborhood, right?
Right.
And I learned at a very young age, if I'm not from somebody's neighborhood, I'm not supposed to be there. I'm not supposed to be there. Unless I got family there, or you know what I mean, like homies there, whatever, and they know me. You ain't supposed to be there, especially if I'm rich. Why am I here, fam? I'm gonna go to a fancy hotel. I'm gonna get me some food. I'm gonna get me some women, or I'm gonna go to wherever I need to go. I go to a club or whatever. Blah blah blah.
They be worried
Go
about the
have some
optics.
fun.
They be worried about the optics, man.
That's what I was about to
that's
say.
all it be. They
That's
be
worried
your
about the optics.
whole persona is I'm the biggest this, the biggest that. I'm pulling up in whatever, whoever, like Soldier Boy. I'm in my hood.
Yeah.
I'm in Fruit Town. What's up? Blood? Like, whoa, like
Right.
It's crazy.
I seen what's Ice Cube's son name?
O'Shea.
O'Shea, yeah. He quoted somebody's tweet, and he was just like, "Bro, why would me growing up having a good life be an insult? More people need to think
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
Why is having a good life an insult, bro?
It's not.
That's not at all.
wish I was a
It's
rich
not,
kid.
I'm
Like,
telling you.
like I
Whoa. What
Like,
the hell is
I-
happening?
I get it. Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
It's a
Did
ghost
my
in here,
TV
man.
just? Did my TV just malfunction?
Who else in here?
Nobody else in
Oh,
here. Just
boy,
them.
hey.
Well, no, I lied. P is Zuri and the dog, but nigga, did the dog just?
Do one of the remotes like work for both
Probably.
TVs?
It probably did some weird stuff like that.
Shit, Zuri, my iPad might have connected out here or some craziness.
Yeah, man. It just
Yeah, he probably
I get
turned
people,
something up.
you know.
Sorry, y'all. I'm eating a little Mickey D's. I get the same thing from every time. The McGangbang. And if you don't know what the McGangbang is, that's a double cheeseburger and a McChicken. Back in the day, we would put the McChicken and the McDouble together and make a McGangbang. I don't do that no more because, you know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. We have entered into an entirely new conversation.
So I like the creativeness. I just hate the name of it.
The
It
McGangbang.
sounds wild. It sounds wild, brother. I ain't even gonna hold you. That sound wild. I need to pause at the end of it or something.
That's what it is.
That's
what it is.
crazy,
You can
but
go.
I
You can
feel
go
you.
listen, you can go to not Walmart. You can go to McDonald's and tell them that's what you want to order, and they gonna know what's up. Word.
Out of pocket.
Yeah, you take the McDouble, you split it in half, and you put the McChicken in between it, or you can put the whole sandwich in there if that's what you really want to do.
Okay.
And you put the two sides, you know what I'm saying, and eat the whole thing.
A reaction
Pause.
video coming soon. I'm gonna try this.
I got to.
Yeah.
I've never done it before in my
Got to.
life.
That's some
going to
listen,
do
that is
it.
some like growing boy athlete type shit to do. You know what I'm saying? My first time trying it, I think I was in high school, like my 9th or 10th grade year. I was in the 9th grade going to the 10th grade. And we going down to the Dutch Fort to play the scrimmage now. And they stopped us by the Walmart not a Walmart, the McDonald's. I don't know why I keep saying Walmart. Probably because McDonald's is usually all Walmart. But they stopped us in the McDonald's, and they was like, everybody getting a double cheeseburger and the McChicken. You can't order what you want. That's what it is. If you don't eat it, you better trade with somebody. You feel me? Like if you want 2 McChickens or you want whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think I seen L.A. Colic do it first.
Shout
I
out to Flame.
I think he was the first person I seen do it, and I said, "Bro, hold on, what did you just do there?
Yeah.
You might have just, You might have just, let me try that, boy.
They say checking in is retarded. Why niggas just can't leave motherfuckers alone and mind their business. You think
Exactly.
white people understand the concept of checking in? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think it's a different thing for checking in though. They don't do it the way we do it, but I do think there's a certain.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
Oh man,
See?
why didn't you tell me you were in the neighborhood?
Yeah,
See, I think though, like on some mafia, like mob type shit, when those stars and stuff go to certain places, they do go holler at whomever is the big crime boss, if you will.
sure. Just say, you know what I mean. I'm passing through.
Cause what was the story of shit? It was Fran what was his name? Tarkanin, you know, that dude, the coach of UNLV. Wasn't he like a big mafia, like one of his best friends was like the mob boss?
I think
out there?
so. Yeah, something like that.
So if you see on the Lake show when Jerry Buss was going out there to try to talk to him about becoming a coach, that's why he never took the job, was because the mafia homie was like, nigga, we making too much money out here in Vegas with you as the head coach. You ain't finna go to LA and dry me up.
Yeah.
Here you talking about, and I can fix these games and make my shit shake. Like, that's a real thing. So yeah, the white people do check in.
But I think that's so crazy that they said that to him because, bro, going to LA, you think you ain't gonna be able to do the same thing? You think
it would have made more sense.
you think you ain't finna be able to, you know what I'm saying, throw them Hollywood people a little something. You're LA, bro. We talking about LA. Come on now.
Right.
I guess Vegas is just more suited for it. You know what I mean? Like
If
they
a
had
fixed
shit shaking
game
in.
come out in Vegas, it don't look crazy. If a fixed game come out in LA, it's like
it's gonna alert. Especially the Lakers, like you know,
I mean,
that's the biggest brand in basketball.
are they
You know, yeah,
over the Celtics?
yeah,
Yes,
them-
easy.
Yeah, them
The big like brand like
The Knicks?
like brand Knicks is up there.
Knicks is up there though. Knicks is up there. I think
I can say
with
I met
LA
more
is just the championship caliber. and the
I met
championship
more
game.
Laker fans though in my life than I have.
You know what I'm saying? The Knicks up there though, cause that's the basketball mecca of the world. You know what I'm saying? So you know, the Knicks are definitely up there. I think if you going off like who is worth more, like the franchise worth, I think the Knicks are worth more than the Lakers. But when it comes to like the biggest brand though, I think it's LA first.
LA brand.
I would
That's
say
coming
like
from a Knicks fan.
oh yeah, I would say like LA, New
You a
York,
real
Boston,
Knicks fan?
then the Warriors, and the Bulls.
Sorry
How?
about that. It's disgusting.
I'm from there, fam.
I know.
Like, it's, you know what I mean? It was in me. Just like you a Panther fan. That's worse.
That's the greatest franchise in football.
All right, fam. Let's get to these topics. We don't want to do that.
All right, first question. First question. Do y'all put any stock in Eric Holder flipping on all the people in that RICO and getting Big U caught up for Nipsey Hussle's unaliving?
I feel like it's par for the course, ain't it? That was the whole reason for the Nipsey shit in the first place, right?
What you mean?
I mean, the rumor was
That Big U had him killed?
no. I'm not even that far.
What's up, Nip?
Going to bed? Okay.
little slight Zuri sighting.
Did
You
y'all
know-
see him in his bed clothes? It's okay.
Nah, he wasn't.
Nah,
on
I
camera.
That's all right. Dad life.
Just Eric Holder. The reason why he shot Nip was because he said something about his paperwork.
Well,
Oh yeah, that he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
Mm-hmm.
if you watch the Black Sam interview,
Mm-hmm.
that came up, but he was actually the Black Sam alluded to Eric Holder being sent out there to do that
Regardless, and then Nip said something.
because
extra.
Nip seen him,
Yeah.
said something to him, and Nip wasn't supposed to see him
Mhm.
Right.
because the story was he was told to come in all red so that it would look like a hit from
Them folks, yeah.
Inglewood families. Cause what Black Sam was saying was like, niggas know you can't even get a red shirt in the hood. Like, they don't sell them. So it was supposed to look this way. But that's why I was like, damn, I kind of think I might believe that. Cause it's a loose cannon clip going around where he basically was like, hey, y'all gonna see. Eric in there saying ain't nobody fucking with him. The homies will turn their back on him. Watch out.
I mean, if it came out that Big U had something to do with Nip's death, that'd be. I mean, I'm not putting it past nobody, but it's just wild, fam.
So what would be the motivation?
The contract was up.
Oh yeah, I did see
The
that.
10
And they
years
was trying
that
to say,
you had him, 2009, 2019, the contract was up.
but stuff like that still just don't make sense to me. Cause like, bro, you telling me you went to that extremes instead of trying to figure something out to still keep this thing going?
Yeah, like that's way easier.
That's way easier.
Like, way easier to go about it.
What you mean? Basically, him trying to figure out a way to keep him under contract.
Basically,
Or
in some way,
yeah,
shape,
or
or form. And I know,
Nipsey-
Nip really went
Nipsey
on that,
had
but
become too big for that.
even if not that, it's like, even if not that, figure something out to where y'all still working. Like, I'm pretty sure Nip business mind will probably think, okay, if you can come to me with something that makes sense from a logical standpoint,
Yeah, you
which
gonna be
obviously
straight.
this nigga was very illogical, but if that is the case, but it's just like, damn, bro, like you tell it, like, I don't know, people just going to the extremes to me like that just don't make sense, especially when it comes to business, because at the end of the day, business is business, and you just putting your personal feelings into the business is eliminating all of the good stuff that can come from good business. I don't get it.
Well, I don't. It really comes from a lot of these dudes ain't smart.
Yeah.
They just not smart. Like, being proud to be from the hood is one thing, but then cutting your nose off to spite your face is a whole nother thing, and that's what a lot of these dudes are doing. So you gun down your cash cow because you afraid that the contract is coming up.
Well,
And I can't get no
piece
money
of
off
it.
him no
That's
more.
a piece of it.
Okay.
The other piece is that song that he did with Khaled.
Mm-hmm.
That video was shot in the hood, and Khaled didn't check in.
Jesus
Oh, look,
Christ.
So
why you
the
had to go ahead and kneel?
politics got involved. And what everybody from the West Coast always says is nobody is bigger than the program.
In the program, yeah.
So Big U said, "Oh, you think you could bring these type of niggas to the hood and think I don't get my cut?" Now this is alleged. This is alleged.
Of course.
But if that is thinking,
Yeah.
I see it.
I mean, what
I
do we-
see it tying up.
It gets to the point of going, you gotta serve your community outside of it. Like, you really can't be there because some stupid shit like this is gonna happen. This shit is just stupid. If all of this is real, this shit is stupid.
ultimately.
You know what I
But-
mean? Like, it's just dumb. Like, all of that is dumb. I gotta check in with you. So I'm solidified.
Mm-hmm.
I am the cash cow. I shoot a video to a song that I did. But because I did it with somebody that ain't from here, and that person didn't check in with you, but he with me, and they good.
And that was a part of the
I went
issue.
against the program.
They said that allegedly Loose Cannon and his group of cohorts pulled up on them, and the All Money In niggas seen them, and it was tension
Mm-hmm.
because the story goes the night before Nipsey, they had everybody in for a birthday dinner, and the politic conversation come up, and if y'all know, y'all seen how Black Sam is. Black Sam was like, man, nigga, fuck them niggas. And Nipsey like, nah, at the end of the day, it's still politics, and you know, obviously brothers, one ain't in, one is in, so you know, woo woo. But I don't know. I don't want to put that on Big U, cause damn. But if it come out that he did have something to do with it,
Right. I'm hoping not so. I'm hoping that it's not the case. I'm hoping that's not the case. When it come to all that street politics stuff, see, I ain't gonna lie to you. When it come to it, I'm actually pretty. I don't want to say reasonable. I use the word rational. That's probably better because I don't think none of this street shit, for the most part, is reasonable. I say rational about it though.
yeah.
And the reason why I say that is like certain stuff you come in when you into it or you notice it, like, okay, whatever y'all live by, that's just what you live by. I take that for every facet of life, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, damn, at some point, something else in you morally got to come around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, something else morally has to come around to the point something tick in your head like, okay, whoa, pause, chill. Okay, how can we get past this without it being this? Especially when you done got into something outside of street politics. Like, now you're talking about business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But it's none of my business.
Zero.
It's just all wild to me, fam. That's like somebody coming to the Burg and having to check in with somebody.
They got to check in with me, dog.
That sounds crazy, fam. It's like, yo, I ain't got time for this, fam.
So I don't like the street aspect of checking in. I feel like that's some weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
What I do, and let me not, to all my street partners, let me not say y'all niggas is weird, but I don't understand it, but that's me. However, trick,
Mm-hmm.
on the music side, if artists is coming into this city, then what they need to be doing is they need to be either working with our artists or they need to be putting our artists on these shows.
Yeah.
Now that's a
I
double
agree.
sided sword because the club promoters and shit like that, they don't see value in the local jokers.
They got to make their money.
right? But at the same time, in order to cultivate a scene, you got to do that.
Sure.
Because what Trick did has helped Detroit
Yeah, but
phenomenally.
that's different from what Big U doing. Big U just extort
Right.
niggas. Trick is trying to put niggas on. It's a totally different
Right.
thing.
Well, that's why I say I don't.
You know?
The street side is
Yeah.
to me.
Right.
But if it was like what Trick was doing, cool.
In that conversation, boy, I can go off all day about that whole bringing people to the city and then not putting your city. Cause I done had issues with certain people where I'm just like, cause you brought who to the city and then you had who opening up and then you didn't bring such and such to open up. That's crazy as hell to me. But
yeah, you probably seen it more because your time as a manager is.
yeah, and then
way
it's just like,
past
and
mine.
then my whole thing be too like, okay, if you gonna be a promoter, be a promoter. But if you gonna be a promoter and want to be into like the music stuff too, you're not just club like you. It's simultaneous, obviously. But you can be just a promoter and not be
right
in the music industry. But if you're gonna be a part of both, bro, you can't come to a city and not have somebody from the city like opening up for whatever artist you bring. You know what I'm saying? Or include the artists from the city. That'll never be me.
No, I totally 1,000% agree with that, and don't understand how a lot of these shows go on and the phone don't ring when the people, like, let's say us three sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
You done managed bills, I done managed artists, you done been close to artists, not necessarily in the management role, but in different roles. But it's like, damn, when certain people come up or come around, the phone should ring like, hey, buddy got a buzz, bring him. Like, I got such and such doing this on this date, what he got going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll even put a little something in his pocket because I know what we going to do on that side. Because essentially, that's, to me, is what's killing our music scene outside of Rento not having jet lag no more. Shots fired.
The lad coming back. Don't worry about it. The lad coming back.
Shots fired.
Since we talking about it,
studio
since
time.
we talking about it, the studio, like that's honestly just out of my control. for everybody. But
Right.
it's coming up on a year. Wait, is it a year Saturday?
Something close.
I think Saturday.
Something
a year
real
Saturday
close.
since we, don't haven't had the studio no more. Trust me, we back.
I like that.
We
I like that.
And we on OG time too, by the way.
What that mean?
You'll see.
Oh,
I like it.
I like that type of shit, man. Cause I can engineer some shit, but I need all the other shit, man. Damn.
Until we get to the next, the music scene is it's weird right now up here in South Carolina. Period.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
It's weird because even like the people that was popping, it's like they done slowed down, and then you got Rennie and Black Zach on Love and Hip Hop type time. Like, make some music. You feel me? Like,
I'm glad you bring that.
all the listen.
Perfect segue.
It's not even a music scene no more. We in the content creation era. You feel me? Like, you can't even be a rapper without being a content creator no more.
We have stumbled into a conversation. I'm on double back to Rennie and Black Zach because I got my thoughts right.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my problem. Right. We're sitting here, and we are all, I consider us content creators.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Why does the artist feel like they have to be in this space? I feel like it's fucking up the ecosystem.
I think so too, in all honesty. But I think it's like the way of the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying, why does a big man have to shoot a three? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's the way of the world right now. You know, like it's hard for artists to bubble the way it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. You don't got physicals no more. You know what I'm saying? Back to our concert conversation we just was having. You don't got promoters having people from the city opening up anymore. You got videographers trying to be the A&Rs now. And then, it's just so much going on right now that's just weird. It's just unnatural to what we used to actually seeing. And then, but also the access to being able to do things is so open that it's kind of hard not to utilize it. You feel me? Like, you can just prop your phone up, you know what I'm saying, record yourself, basically lip syncing your song, put it into AI and let it do what it got to do. And so artists just feel the need to be a part of that world, I guess. But I do agree that it is kind of like messing everything up. It's blurring too many lines, It's blurring too many lines. That's why you have like videographers or producers thinking that they should be the A&Rs, or the A&Rs trying to also be managers who are also the video editors, or also the social media managers and stuff like that. It's just blurring too many lines for real.
To piggyback off that though, it's like the new currency and all this stuff is views and followers. If you got 100,000 followers, and you make shit music, but you got 100,000 followers, it's more than likely you are going to get the shot than somebody that has 2,000 or 3,000 followers and makes phenomenal music. They make phenomenal music. The videos are crisp. They doing everything right. Rollouts, all that shit right, but they don't have the followers.
Yeah.
Right.
And I wish Isaiah from Hood Savers was on here and could talk about this too, but you literally have labels now and A&Rs now, or Juice. I wish Juice was here to talk about it too, Juice LaRock, because I just know that them two have experience with this. You literally have labels now who will not even look an artist's way. If an A&R if you're an A&R, right, and you're going to a label, you bring them an artist, you say, hey, I got this artist, he's dope, yada, yada, yada. They be like, okay, let me see, his information. Let me check him out, do my background. They go to his Instagram, his TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. There are labels that will say, oh, he ain't got 100,000 followers. Oh, we not even checking for him.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this is not music. This is movies. But Maya Hawke, she's on Stranger Things. Her father is Ethan Hawke. The cop from Training Day.
Right. Okay.
And her mother is Uma Thurman.
Damn.
So
them motherfuckers had a child.
yeah, yeah, look just
Damn.
like the both of them. It's crazy. But
Shout out.
she was just saying, she was on a panel. She was just saying,
Uma Thurman is Kill Bill, right?
yes.
Okay. All right.
She was doing the movie, and the producer and director sat her down. Was like, you can't delete your Instagram. And she's like, what you talking about? Like, if I want to delete my Instagram, I can. It's like, no. Well, if you do that, then I have to surround you with a cast that has X amount of followers to make this movie. And she was just mind blowing because it's like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, let's make the fucking movie. That shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, if you have good music or
I thought you was about to say good credit. My bad, dog.
if you are good at what you do, especially when it comes to music, because that's what we're talking about. That it should come into play a little bit, but that shouldn't be the end all be all.
I honestly tell you though, like even bringing it to like this side of the conversation, I be feeling like if I had a bigger social media presence, I feel like I would be bigger. But I'm this one man band and I kind of do everything myself, which is fucked up. But I'm ETS, everything scandalous, so I don't be believing in paying for shit. So like,
I understand.
so that's my fucking problem. But I feel like, and it's nasty work because it's like, damn, like the quality be there. Like I be seeing some people shit, and I be like, "Ain't no way you fuck. How the fuck? First of all, how did you shoot this? Second of all, where the fuck is the small details?"
Yeah.
But a social media presence it does wonders for these people.
Yeah, and they feel like, you know, so many artists are they double dipping and stuff. Like you said, like content creating. They make
Angel
music.
Reese has a podcast.
Right, like why? Like I seen Trey Young had a podcast like last year. I seen Trey Young had a podcast like, fam, nobody wants to sit down and
Listen to Trey Young, yeah.
D-Lo, D'Angelo Russell, or whatever the fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga got a podcast. Why?
Definitely not listening to that.
We like,
You
fam,
be snitching.
And it's like certain people we get, like, I'm thinking about the NBA specifically because, you know, you got people that do have podcasts are pretty dope. Like, I think Jeff T's podcast is pretty dope just because you got so many stories you can tell. But, like, Trey Young, bro, you not even 10 years in the NBA right now.
Not even.
What are you about to say that we finna listen
Not
to?
even.
we don't want to.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't want to listen to that.
And then-
Draymond, Paul George, they've been playing for a while now. They can't get to the same place where Jeff T get because obviously they still active.
Right.
But it makes more sense for them because they on the tail end of their careers.
Yeah,
And
especially Draymond, 'cause he got the contract with TNT. So
right. It makes sense. He's
Going
already
into
in the media space.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's just like, with them, it just make more sense. But to wrap it back to like these rappers, the problem is with these labels and the people that are supposed to be the ones that's gatekeeping and yada 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 whatever. There is no like development to anything. Yeah. They have no skill. All they have is money. They have no skill themselves. So when it comes to social media, realistically, if I was running a label and I know I had the money for it, I'm looking for the content itself. Like, you know, how good is their music itself? When it comes to growing their social media presence and stuff like that, that should be where you as the label come in. Like, you should be the one developing the artist to where they have stage presence and then they're able to record seamlessly and then, you know, they become a professional. You should be the one providing them with social media managers and, creating these marketing plans and stuff like that, the artist should be worried about nothing other than being a artist.
I.e. Doechii.
Mm-hmm.
I.e. Schoolboy Q. I.e. Kendrick Lamar. That was for you.
Oh, I gotta. I ain't gonna lie though. I don't think Kendrick just worried about music. I think that's a part of his his marketing thing. With him, I don't know how to really explain this, but if you listen to a lot of Kendrick's music, and whenever he be dropping his stuff, for whatever odd reason, he always finds a way to address things that happen to be like in the moment, or they happen to be things that we saw on social media, or he's able to pinpoint different stuff, but his whole persona is as if he's so detached from all of that.
Jay-Z.
Yeah,
Same ploy.
Yeah, he's
Same ploy as
trust
Hov.
me, he's all the way in there.
All these top niggas are plugged in.
Mm-hmm.
They plugged in. They just don't talk. You know what I mean? Like they not.
They just not the active ones. Yeah.
They not active.
They like me. I'm a social media ghost. I've started to post
You
more.
ain't no social media
I am.
ghost.
Well, I was. But I'm going to tell you what happened. I started looking at the metrics.
Mm-hmm.
And half the reason I even went to Facebook is because certain posts and stuff that I would make,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook is starting to push
Push
my
it
reach
out.
out.
And I like Facebook will like tell you too. Like
Yeah.
Facebook will say like, oh, you are a conversation starter. We're letting you know that we're starting to push your posts more. The posts like this, you should make more posts like this. You know what I'm saying? Facebook actually, that's why Facebook gonna forever stay around. They've been the king of social media since they started, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Every time it looked like somebody else gonna take over, nope, Facebook is back.
Crazy. And every demographic is on Facebook. Like, it is amazing.
Social media is hard though, man. Like, not even hard to do. You know, anybody can get on there and make a post, but it just makes things a little bit more like confusing sometimes and difficult. Like for me, how you was just talking about you being a social media ghost. You know me, I pretty much built my whole brand from social media.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, I can't necessarily say that because I was Rento before social media, first of all. But it's just like social media came around. It was like, oh, I can amplify it, you know. But I look at like how things going now, and like I just be so like detached from social media nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way that I was before. I'm still like active on social media, but it's just so hard to always just want to get on there and gotta promote something or, you know, make a post that has to be a funnel towards something. Like that shit is exhausting sometimes.
They give you burnout.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know all this social media shit is how much are you willing to like be open and free to do the stuff that you would naturally do in your life. And then there's some people like social media is everything. You know what I mean? Like this is a part of their personality.
Right.
Like it fits them. But for others, it's like it don't really fit them. So they gotta work up. I wouldn't even say courage. It's just like just a social battery to go. All right, I'm about to post some shit to funnel you towards here because I got this coming out, or I got this coming out. I want you to see this. I want you to see that.
Right.
But then there's other people that are so good at it. They just be talking about their fucking life, you know what I mean, or whatever, and just build the following from it. And then because they became so big doing that, and then be like, yeah, I got this going on. Y'all can check it out if y'all want.
Like the 27-year-old stay-at-home mom who's separating from her 51-year-old husband. Don't know why I'm tied into that so well, but she's amazing. Like her storytelling, I just be like, damn, I'm glued. Dropping the deuce at 6 a.m. and you got a new one, and I don't even have to follow you because TikTok gonna send you straight to my For You page. It's like, damn, I know your whole life. How did you do that?
I don't know.
It's just clips.
Yeah.
Coming down the stairs, in the bathroom, close the door, open the door, shot at the kids, cooking, singing. What?
I don't get it, bro.
It took you 10 minutes to do that. All you got is 30 seconds of clips with some talking. How the fuck? Who thought of this?
Some people are great at it, man.
Oh my God, bro! I be jealous because I be like, bro, I sit here and talking to a microphone every week, can't get nearly as many numbers as you. Maybe my life ain't interesting. I just be talking about too much shit.
I wouldn't necessarily say that too, because I feel like there's
car sales post. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think it's like an avenue for everybody, but I just think like when it comes to social media, you just got to be so glued to it and so like into it. It's like I said, it's just burnout. You know what I'm saying? It just make it hard to be always into it. And then we come from. I'm like the tail end of this, but we come from like a time where we was really outside, really
No
meeting people.
phone, nigga.
No phone, you know what I mean?
Mama don't know where your dumb ass at.
So I know for me, as me getting older, I'm like kind of falling back into that where like I just enjoy more like real personal interaction than anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just hard to be sitting behind the phone or sitting behind a computer or whatever all day, and then that's your life. You know what I'm saying? Like I need that real interaction. And then when it comes to being social media famous or whatever the case may be, I also am one of those people where I've always been like well known or whatever, but I don't want to be just out and then people coming up to me like, bro, like I will punch you too now. Don't get me wrong. You feel me? Like I'm cool, but don't just come up to me and then you dapping me up and I'm looking at you crazy because I don't know who you is, and just because you know who I am, you think I'm comfortable enough with you coming up. Like I'm with my family, bro. I would really punch you in your face and act like it ain't nothing.
I be so like, it's weird because when we do like the family content, like of course, like I gotta shoot it, and like sometimes people will just come up and want to have a conversation, but I don't be in the mood to like talk to people. And that be my problem. Like I know that if this shit, let me not say if, when this shit take off and motherfuckers be like, damn, bro, I fuck with your shit. Like I just gotta be comfortable with it.
You gotta be comfortable.
But it's uncomfortable as hell because when I'm out now, people see me and like they be like, boy, I seen your video, boy, that shit was funny. Ooh, it's just like, you watched that? Like, damn, you seen that? Like, it's cringy, but I know that that's what comes with all this shit.
And I listen. I used to tell my brother all the time, Tariq. Shout out Tariq. I used to tell him all the time. Right. I used to tell him all the time. I said that's the reason why I like never decided to be a rapper when it comes to like the music industry. I said that's just not the type of famous I want to be if I'm a be famous. You know what I'm saying? Being an athlete is cool to me because it's like they don't really, unless you one of those athletes that just try to do too much. Then I mean you can pretty much keep yourself out of trouble. You ain't gotta do too much on the promote. Just go out there, hoop or play ball and stay out the way. You're gonna be known, but you don't have to have people in your business.
Right.
When you are a rapper or really musician, period, it's very hard to not have people be in your business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just tell them like, that's why I decided if I was gonna be in the music industry to do more of the executive type stuff because you can make the money and just be behind the scenes, and I'm known well enough to where like I can utilize that to help an artist, but I don't want to be front page with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and more or less they might have hindered me somewhat along my way if I embraced that a little bit more, but it just ain't me no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So
boy got
do
34.
we believe that Renni, Rucci, and Black Zach was really arguing?
I don't know, honestly. Cause why she go live when they arguing?
Oh.
What made you say you stupid ass nigga? Hold on. Y'all hear this? Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You went live but that's that lot that love and hip hop shit, man. That's that love and hip hop shit, man. Like everybody want content creators. She probably making hella money off her Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And thought, wow, this is a chick. don't
That's
know.
a sick thought mid argument when you getting called. a cheat.
Yeah.
Nigga just accused you of taking Kevin Gates up through there and calling you all type of B words, and you said, "Damn, we can get paid off
Damn,
this."
we can get paid off this.
That's how people think, bro.
Imagine imagine the other way around. Imagine the other way around. Black Zach, like, you stupid ass. Hold on, Bay, get on live. Get on live right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You fuck
Kevin Gates.
You fuck Kevin Gates. You fuck Kevin Gates. You dusty bitch. Look. The live end, Bay. You know you just dropped the album too. This shit finna go up. How many people you had on your live? 50,000. Watch when they drop on YouTube.
Wait, did they really drop music? Was it music?
No, Kevin Gates had just dropped the album. That's why it was a thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
he said it in
that
the
as
album.
well.
Yeah, he said
That
it in the
as
album.
well. Oh, so this was from the album.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
It was off a song from the
From
album.
the album.
Imagine riding down the street with your old lady, and you hear her name on the new Kevin Gates album.
Yeah.
Nigga, you fuck with. You listening to this nigga, and
Yeah.
next thing
Bro,
you know, you
and that's
hearing
probably
something
what
about your old lady.
That's probably what
probably
happened.
exactly
He
what
probably
happened.
just-
That's a
he probably
sick
literally
day.
was just bumping Kevin Gates just on some like I fuck with Gates shit. Like,
Yeah.
I want to hear his new shit, and then all here it was Renni, Rucci, and a child. Like, wait, hold on, no,
Where the fuck the
Pause.
kid at? Where the
Pause.
kid? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Do the whole shit, right? All this shit is nasty work by every individual involved. My main thought was like,
Where's the
yo,
kid?
fam, where the kid at?
But
Because
No,
that's,
where
where
are
the
the
that's where the theories come in though. You got people saying that it was a kid that she got rid of. You got people saying that it's a kid that they have now that's supposedly Black Zach's. This might be actually Kevin Gates. You know, it's a lot of
probably
theories
fucking this
out right
nigga
now.
head up.
Yeah, you know, and don't get me wrong,
So
see
is
people
that
on-
is that a suitable crash out? Like, do we
look,
respect
that's
that crash
That's
out?
what I was about to get at
Okay,
next.
come on.
I was just about to say, like, don't get me wrong. I get it. If Black Zach doing whatever he do, whatever, that's really their business at the end of the day. But you can't tell me it ain't one nigga in the world that wouldn't be upset at that. Like, you telling me somebody you definitely was fucking with just put on the song that y'all got a kid together?
Yeah.
And you talking about this was 5 years ago? Why he decided to put it out now?
Right, right.
Is he a scumbag? That's what I'm saying. Yo, only a scumbag was doing that. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till this bitch is real nice.
The baby a scumbag?
Nah, not the baby.
I'm asking because same situation, same type of shit.
I can't.
No, he mean the baby.
Oh,
right?
the
Yeah,
baby.
the
Yeah.
baby. No, not actual baby.
I was like, damn, why the kid gotta be a scumbag too? Damn, nah, they innocent, man.
Nah, like, is the baby a scumbag for the Megan Thee Stallion line? The day that Tory Lane shot her, I was fucking on Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
100%.
Yeah. Because
100%.
why? What,
Damn.
Well, yeah, like it was mad unprovoked, just like him putting this song out. It was mad unprovoked. It was 5 years ago, nigga. Leave it alone.
Leave it
Why you
alone.
sorry now?
And that's why the women on social media be like, why y'all in women business? Why y'all doing? They be calling them sassy and stuff. Like that's the reason why.
Yeah,
That is
y'all gonna put us in the business.
That is the reason why. But some of the stuff I wouldn't call it sad. It's messy. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, you got to think about who we talking about right now, man. I fuck with the baby, but the baby is a shock value rapper sometimes when it comes to his marketing.
Gates
Kevin
is too
the same
sometimes.
way. That's what I'm saying. Gates is
Gates
the same
is
way.
too.
They're shock value rappers. You know what I'm saying? So whenever they catch a buzz or they got something going, a lot of their marketing involves some type of shock value.
That nigga is strategist. He was like, they don't love hip hop. You know, if I say this,
Oh, they
even though
really
it's
on Love and
old-
Hip Hop?
Yeah.
Renni
I'm
Rucci is-
disconnected.
Yeah.
I be
Yeah.
disconnected, bro. I don't be knowing shit about these people.
They really on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
and
they
shit.
really
Damn,
Yeah.
Black Zach done made it to Love and Hip Hop.
Cause of Renni
Man,
Rucci.
and listen, and if I was that's why I say it is somewhat warranted his crash out. Boy, have I seen Kevin Gates? Boy, what is you on, bro? Like,
Yeah, we gotta get down.
yeah.
Where the baby at, bro? That's what I want to know. Where the baby at?
What child
It's
is we
like-
talking about?
Because if it wasn't a child, why you bringing this up, fam?
We gotta get down.
Why you bringing this up? That nigga said we have children. Like that is
Children is out
Children.
of pocket.
yo.
Yeah.
That,
out
I'm
of
like, oh
pocket.
wait. So You didn't say child. You didn't say kid. You said children, which
Plural.
implies multiple. Where they at, fam? Where these little light skinned niggas at? That's what I want to.
They gonna be bright.
Yeah, he definitely got it. He definitely got
Children
it.
gonna be bright.
He definitely got a reason to feel away. Ooh,
What the
that's the final
fuck?
destination.
That's the new
Oh,
joint.
hell no.
It looked crazy. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. It's definitely unlocking some new fears. I seen the trailer with
Yeah,
a
with
with
the
a
glass
what
break in
what
the bar?
ice.
Oh yeah, nah.
Bumping the chick every cup. Matter of fact.
That's crazy. That's crazy because I was just sitting here thinking like, damn, I'm a bad host. I ain't offer these boys no looking. Y'all want some looking?
No, I'm good, bro.
All right, man, let me go get some ice because I got some questions. That's another reason. It's a method to the madness.
For sure. But well, I got you here, Nico.
What's up,
Let's
bro?
let's talk some more about the South Carolina music scene
Let's
right
talk
now,
about it.
because you and I both in my opinion, and probably in a lot of people's opinions, we're prominent figures when it comes to this music industry stuff, man. People, they respect our opinion.
Yeah.
What do you think would be needed right now that could provide a boost to the upstate music scene and South Carolina's music scene? If there's anything that could. If it just has to be, something that's organic or whatever the case may be, but is there anything that you can see that could provide a boost to our music scene?
You know what really needs to happen? It needs to be a few people all kind of like going at the same time. They don't have to be like, it don't have to be like an interactive thing, but it's got to be some type of movement to where, okay, you got like 4 or 5 artists, male, female, whatever, that's all going, like just moving the needle in some type of way for it to create a big enough buzz to be something,
Right.
And but like you said earlier, right now it's such a weird space because I feel like the last couple years, people like artists were trying to do that. They was putting all their eggs in the back.
Shit was active.
Yeah, like people was putting their eggs in the basket, all that stuff, and going after it, and then now it's just like a real quiet time, and it's either everybody is moved on or they working on something and just quiet, and
Quiet ain't good.
and quiet is not good.
So I think we definitely need some type of catalyst. I like the idea of we needing like multiple people to just be kind of moving at the same time.
Yeah.
But we need some type of catalyst. So I know in my time, as far as one of the, in my opinion, the best like run of South Carolina music, it was like Speaker Knockers got hot, and then he passed or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think, me personally, I think this was the catalyst. The Cypher came out, and then after the Cypher came out, it was like a lot of people it was almost like a competitive thing, but nobody was like going at somebody specifically.
Yeah.
But there was like, like people rapping now, and it kind of set like a little ripple around the state. And then another part of that was a big catalyst were the producers. We don't really have any like, I want to say star producers right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think Sheik is doing really good because him and Trap Dickie got things going right now.
Where's Sheik from?
He's from like Marlboro County, I think.
Okay.
Okay. So I think
Shout out to Marlboro
I
County.
think he's doing really good. But during that time we had like Jetson, who was
Jetson made another one.
he had like his
started from
his
the
own
bottom,
wave
but I'm
type
finna go
shit.
north.
And then you had like Memphis was going,
Yeah.
First Class,
Where
and then
is
they were doing
Memphis?
stuff together. I ain't seen Memphis in years.
Where is Memphis?
I ain't seen Memphis in years.
Jesus.
So I think like if we can get some type of catalyst going,
Let me
and
ask
then
y'all this then.
we'll be straight.
Okay. So, if y'all had to pick, let's say 2 or 3 artists and maybe 2 or 3 producers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who would be those people that would help to bring it back?
Well, I'm always gonna pick my guy.
I know. Go
I'm
ahead.
always gonna pick Shy.
All right.
Always.
Mhm.
Production.
I think Sheik gotta be one of the producers. Sheik gotta be. The only thing about Sheik is he's just not like a outgoing type, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Internet, whatever. Like
That's another thing too. So a lot of artists that I've dealt with over the years, great at making music. The art is good, but if you tell them, here, let me talk to you, can't do it. Or like they need their personality to shine, can't do it. Need the business end of things to be right,
Can't do it.
can't do it. You know what I mean? Like it's like they got a third of what they really need to make it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like they just know I can make great music and I want this music video shot. Cool, you want this music video shot. What's the steps? Do you know the steps to take to make this music video? And then once you make it, now what? You know what I mean? Like it's
They don't have
I'm not-
nobody
what are we
to keep
doing?
I'm not
promoting.
even gonna lie to you. I think South Carolina's issue, period, point blank, has been that last step you talked about when you get to everything and then the now what.
now what?
Because we've had plenty of times where it's like you are South, like throughout the state, you making hits. You know, you got everything that you need. You got the videos, you got shows, yada yada yada. But what is going to get the South Carolina people over the hump? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because I don't even think, like, all jokes aside, like, Trap Dicky is, what, quote unquote, the hottest artist in the state. I don't
sure.
even think he's gotten over the hump.
not quite. He close though. Ain't gonna lie. He's very close. But at the same time, we've seen plenty of artists like right where he's at. Like we've seen NGB right where he's at. PG Robbie
Dollars.
right where he's at. Dollars be right where he's at. Literally everybody. We've seen so many people get to right where that glass ceiling is and not break through.
A part of me feel like the hustle side of South Carolina niggas be the problem.
How you mean?
So, as a nigga from South Carolina, we always got a chip on our shoulder, right? Because we essentially, I know what people say, but I feel like we might come from the most racist state,
Hell yeah.
just due to the history of that.
Mm-hmm.
So a nigga chip is always, I gotta make sure I got this money, I got shit to take care of. Like I can never be down.
I see
And
what
feel
you're
like
saying.
that part of when we got to go through the starving artist period, we can't get there. Because some of my behind the scenes conversations that I've had, it's kind of been one of them things to where like I'm down on my dick and I gotta go and get back to what I know because I can't be like this. I feel like we lose hope too fast. But that's also because we've never seen anybody reach that pinnacle and become the face, right? So,
Then the one person who was gonna be that died.
Yeah,
Speaking knockers,
yeah.
like, cause you hear me.
yeah,
for
shit.
sure.
Cause he had pretty much broken that at least the first little mold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
This nigga had Drake singing his lyrics in the club.
you know what I'm saying? Everybody from New York, not everybody, but a good bit of people from New York sound like Lil TJ and A Boogie and all these folks up there that's not doing it.
Just like
They
him.
sound just like
Damn.
Speaker Knockers. They sound exactly like, and then it trickle on to other artists too. That just it's literally Speaker Knockers. But he
Bro,
just,
that man
he just
died in 2014.
I think Vino was another one who probably would have done it too, and he died as well. We got like a curse, bro. It's crazy. And then another part too is it's very hard for us to take advantage of our own pipeline. Me and Voicebox was talking about this. The directors, the camera guy. He put me on game about the pipeline. It's always been in our face, but he actually visualized it for me. You know, we always talk about how artists come to the Carolinas and they just rack up. Like we hear them talk, but he
Boosie.
yeah, he literally put me on game to like
Gucci.
how it works. For a South Carolina artist, though, it's so hard for them to take advantage of that just because I have to tell Bills is I be like, a lot of this is about your availability. You know what I'm saying? You being so accessible to the crowd and stuff like that. You know, granted, you don't want to be like super duper unaccessible, but you know, South Carolina people just feel like, you know, once they've seen you so many times, why would we
They
pay?
done with you.
Yeah, why would we pay to bring you here, bring you there? You know what I'm saying? Like every Atlanta artist that pop went through the Carolina pipeline, bro. Migos, bro. That Migos would come and do 2 Spartanburg shows, go to Gaffney the same night, go to Rock Hill the same night.
Yeah.
The next
Charlotte.
night, then Columbia, Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Like
Charleston.
Myrtle Beach, Orangeburg, Florence, Aiken, coming back up through
Greensboro.
Greenwood, Greenville, then they back in Atlanta. They got this done in 4 nights.
And done picked up money because everybody want to go see them.
And we spend the most too. Like now, this oh my goodness, I can go on for days about this too because I was basically in a debate with a promoter about this. Like, bro, y'all are a big part of the fucking issue. Promoters be competing with each other for one. Like, if
It's
somebody
nasty.
yes, if somebody,
is
let's say for
disgusting.
instance, okay, I'm about to like Young LA. I'm gonna just use him because he's hot right now, right? And I know Kills got him. I can almost guarantee somebody gonna try to come behind Kills just to kind of show that they can do it too, and try to book Young LA, and then book Young LA for more money on a bigger stage just to say that, oh, we brought him as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason why that becomes a big issue is because you won't do the same thing for these artists here. You just want to be known as the biggest promoter, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like y'all kind of control the market for what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, somebody from Atlanta probably only get, let's say they just now bubbling, they getting $2,500 a show in Atlanta. If they come to Spartanburg, they is paying them 6 bands. They gonna pay them 6 bands to come do that show.
Yeah.
And just because they know South Carolina gonna pay it, you know what I'm saying? And then I know for a fact, because we was having this conversation that I was having with a promoter, like promoters will basically negotiate with these artists to bring a bigger bag, so they're the first ones to bring the artist, or you know they can get them where they're at instead of having somebody else get them as well. You know, so like it just fuck up the market because you got anybody from outside of South Carolina getting 2-3 times the money they would get anywhere else, but with a South Carolina artist, you don't even want to put them on to open up for these folks.
Out of pocket.
Out of pocket.
Out of fucking pocket. You disgusting ass nigga. Nah, let me stop because I get mad. I crash out in this bitch.
Yeah, man. I can
I
go
definitely
on
hope
all
it
day.
happens in my lifetime. I hope I see it happen here, man. It's deserving of it, you know. The talent is here. It's just
Free dollars.
Right.
Free dollars. Dollars to me was always the one that I felt like would be the one.
Yeah, I remember telling Terrence that like when PBG was kind of popping or whatever, Dollars didn't even have. Well, I told him it was out of everybody. I gave him like a little tear. I was like, bro, Dollars would be the one. I said NG will probably be the one to actually like pop first because from a rapping standpoint, he probably can like rap the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Punchline wise and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I was like, Dollars gonna be the one because if you know Dollars for real, you know like he just a lovable person. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody just
Fucking amazing.
yeah, people just gravitate towards him. It don't matter what he do, people just gravitate towards him.
Bruh.
And then I told him, and I was like, Bills and Swish will be the next ones right behind, you know, because they got the most marketability out of the whole group. And yeah, Dollars, if he could stay out of trouble, and what's so crazy, if he was to get out of jail tomorrow, he probably pipe right back up.
And that's the crazy part, because as soon as this is so crazy, bro. Like me and him, we did that interview. It was December 17th. That man, I believe, went in right before or right after Christmas, and then that mixtape comes out, and for the entire year, me and Zuri rode around to "Boy Go Get a Gun." Like Zuri be in the car, Zuri be like, "Daddy,
play dollars. Playboy go get it done. And I'll be like, let's go. And we rap every word. It's like, this nigga is a fucking machine.
Right.
Like, it's a hit factory. He literally, like, this nigga told me, he was like, bro, I just go in there, I just say whatever, and I come out. And then I'm like,
He
okay,
really do. He
But
recorded the first song in Jet Lag. And he was like, bro, I'm finna just go in here and warm up. And he ended up dropping Ew. I don't know if you remember that. He said, darn what he said in that song. He said, I just passed it, then I just Jason Kidd it. Oh, darn what he said. Oh, I'm mad because it's off of Alpha Music now. I gotta remember, but it's on YouTube though. And I was like, bro, your warm up song was a smash.
that's what I
Shit
be
crazy.
saying. Like, niggas always thought I was crazy. Like, back in that era, like that Pressure Entertainment, PBG, all that shit. Like, I was the nigga yelling, like, I'm these niggas DJ. Them niggas gotta go out first. Them niggas gotta get a deal. When they get a deal, we'll be next.
Mm-hmm.
They just have to break in because they are what the people want to see.
I remember that shit.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh, this nigga, these niggas would like, and it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we seen the video of ENG and 300. Like,
Yeah.
Kevin Lyles handed this nigga a check.
Yeah, I seen it.
This nigga got a check from Kevin Lyles.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. When he dropped Torch, it's like, what the fuck is it?
Torso.
You
plays like Ojo.
How the fuck did you do that? Niggas,
But-
I'm still counting money from the fucking loft. Like, I was in that shit.
Yeah. but like,
Nigga, I was in the loft. I didn't know where the fuck I was at. I just jumped in the car with this nigga. Come on, JG, we gonna do this interview. Come on. Me, him, and Black. Who shot that?
I think Sly was with us.
Yeah.
I think Sly was with us. Yeah.
It's just old ass JG with the young niggas. The next thing I know, I'm like, shit, I'm in some shit.
Go ahead. Listen. He had nothing in there but clothes, shoes, a futon, and a money counter.
hey man, just
Shout out to that nigga. I'm still looking for that nigga. I need my interview because, nigga, you need to break down to me where the fuck I was.
I don't even remember, bro. We was like in Emmons.
Nigga, I went to that shit.
Yeah.
I went in there. I was doing one of them delivery shits. And nigga, I pulled up. I was like, wait. Boy, I know where the fuck I'm at.
Man, it really comes down to, like we said earlier, availability. If you can't be available, you know, things can't happen.
The best ability is availability.
Yep.
I know that's right.
You know, so.
All right.
But Lord, boy, we don't went on a little.
I'll just say.
It was a good one, though.
Shout outs to Mo. Mo started some shit the other day.
He did.
And I got two of these. All right. We gonna warm up with this one. Jimmy or Cam?
Cam.
Why?
I mean, you just Cam, like.
So Cam got an aura about him that's.
Yeah, I was gonna say the wag.
Cam got an aura about him that's gonna shine way brighter than Jimmy any day, and Jimmy don't like that shit.
I think it's the opposite.
What?
Nah.
I think Cam hates the fact that Jimmy has passed him in rapping.
I don't think Cam gives a fuck about Jimmy rapping.
Jimmy on the scale is a better rapper than Cameron now.
Now, yeah, sure.
Now nobody
sure,
but
then you act like Cam actively working out right now. You know
I don't think he could take Jimmy on one-on-one right now.
I don't think he cares to.
He don't give like. That's the thing about Cam. Cam does not give a shit. Jimmy does, and it irritates the fuck out of Jim Jones that Cam don't give a fuck.
But see, I feel like that's not the case right now, right? So, what I'm noticing, because I've been watching this real close, especially since the verses, because there's no way that these niggas hold me out at the verses. I'm at the crib with a big ass jersey on and Cameron Dipset sneakers. Like, these niggas finna do it up.
I told you niggas.
And these niggas look like fucking C Team.
I told you niggas that was not gonna happen.
But had the preparation been there, right? It would have looked different.
It still wouldn't have looked
Had
good.
they
It would still look
used-
that bad.
Had they used some of Jimmy's new shit, it would have looked different.
What they was gonna use? They was gonna make it look any
Some of them,
different.
some like the Wasted Talent album, some of that other new shit. Some of that
You
new
gotta
shit
think, though,
would
it's
have
a
rung
versus
off.
though, bro. Like
Yeah, but some of that shit would have rung off in there.
all that is like B side
You
stuff,
fighting
bro.
against
It's
the
like
greatest
B-side
rap
stuff.
group in history. Like
They performed like it was like
that's what I know.
Yeah,
bro.
they-
Like
but-
it's.
yeah,
I
but
don't think it was much they could have done against that, bro.
Dipset has always been a dysfunctional unit. It just looked
But
good
that's the
because
problem.
to all my homies here, they all looked at Dipset because the niggas was fly.
Fresh, yeah.
They was
cool.
fly. They was fresh. All of that.
Yeah.
But there's
And
more
that
to it
Diplomatic
than that.
Community album is undefeated.
It's a good
It's
one, but it ain't.
undefeated.
But the Locks had like bombs. Like it was, they had bombs.
True
They've done
statement.
so
I'm
much
outside.
shit. Yeah, man. Like, they had so much shit, and they've done so much with so many people that people just overlook them, and it played to their advantage. The flashy nigga ain't always the loudest nigga in the room. It ain't gotta be the loudest nigga in the room. They
Yeah,
were
but
the
them-
loudest niggas in the room, but
I feel like is that the problem and what I've seen has always been Cameron.
How?
Even with him and Mace. It's been Cameron.
I don't know.
Cameron to me is a cancer.
I think the only one that got hated on for real is Jules.
yeah,
No, that nigga,
I think
Cam did
I
him
think
Wayne
worse.
fucked his life up.
I think Jules is the one that got hated
Wayne got
on.
that nigga off the shit.
No.
Had that nigga not got off the shit, we would have seen more
Yeah, but
output.
Cam sold the nigga to Def Jam, and then they put him on the shelf. Like Cam did that for $5 million. Just put the nigga on the shelf.
Yeah, I think
him.
Jules is the one that got the short end of the stick.
He's the one that got the short end of the stick. He
And then you gotta
little
think
bro.
you saying what you saying about Wayne with that woo, but we know during that time though there was a time where Jules was supposed to like
No, he was. Because I Can't Feel My Face
Yeah.
should have been an album.
Yeah, but even Joel Santana said that was on him. That was on him why that never happened.
talking about their album coming out.
Yeah.
Ooh. I can't feel
Because
my
that nigga
face.
was hot as
my
fish grease
God.
at that time.
Hold on, I gotta
Both
pee. I'll be
of
right
them,
back.
that would have been insane.
Yeah,
I can't
like-
feel my. Oh my goodness.
It would have been great.
That
but,
would have
you
been
know,
it. Because both of them, like Wayne and Jules at that time,
At
was
that
like
time.
they was on the top of their shit
Yeah,
during that
bro.
time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and then Jules, he was just cool as hell too. You know what I'm saying? He had the swag and everything. He could rap and all of that. And then Wayne is Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too much you gotta say about Wayne.
Especially then.
Especially then.
He was. It didn't matter. He could have farted on the record, and it would have been.
Everybody be
down.
like, "Oh,
Yeah,
she went
like, it would've been
crazy."
diamond then.
That's the
So-
hardest fart I ever.
yeah, man. Like it was.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. JG when he get back, he gotta
He got to explain where he coming from because
he definitely.
the thing
does.
about Jim is he got a couple hits that he caught, but and yeah, he's been rapping better than everybody in Dipset, but it's not hard to do considering. You know what I mean? Like who's in like Joel's was going somewhere off of whatever he was on. Cam wasn't really rapping like that no more. I mean, Hell
Mace
Rail
has
is
been
out
the
of there.
preacher.
Damn, J.R. Ryder's out of there. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you really start going down the line of a Dipset and shit, and Jimmy out rapping everybody, it wasn't like it was hard.
Yeah.
He didn't really have no competition.
Who?
Jimmy, as far as being better rappers than everybody, because Jimmy kept going. Everybody else was like, especially Cam. Cam for a while just disappeared. This nigga really was living in Ohio. Like he was really living in Ohio, chilling.
Well, he was
with
in
millions of
Ohio.
dollars.
Yeah, Cam really for real, really just popping out when the podcast stuff
Yeah.
started. You really think about it, because he really ain't been on nothing since before the podcast started.
Man.
So,
Then
you know.
Dipset got back together, and then they did a few tours, and that was that.
Yeah.
They made some money, and then he got back with Mace. I think that's another reason why Jimmy fell away.
Hey, Mace be tripping me out. He be like, killer. He's like, no, killer. Yeah, killer.
Nah.
Why you tell that killer?
They best friends for real, man. They just fell out.
Bro, Lou Young do Mace so good.
Jimmy's supposed to come back like that. Cause he went back to Mace like that. That's why I don't like it.
All this shit is high school drama, though.
Yeah, it's really childish facts. I agree.
Fam,
It's really childish.
they was best friends growing up. They fell out for whatever.
I feel you.
Now they back cool.
I'm
They
team-
making money together. Everybody can
I'm
make
Team
money.
Jomo though, man. I fuck with Jimmy.
I feel you, but I just feel like
Fuck that nigga Cam. No, I ain't gonna say
Damn, that's
that.
crazy
That
work.
nigga might shoot a freestyle at my.
Yeah,
Listen.
he
Hey,
will.
look,
He
he gonna
will
get on.
listen to this
Ain't gonna lie, he
shit,
gonna
too.
get on there. He was like, "Yeah, I got on social media. I seen the little clip. I seen the little clip of the little
Yeah,
podcast
yeah.
over there. They talking about some, what's the guy's name? Air Jordan. I heard him say
Yeah.
fuck Cam. What he said fuck Cam for? I don't know.
Nigga get on.
Said
Nigga get on. It
killer.
is what it is.
Yeah,
Say
killer.
say he fuck my moms or something like. He
Oh,
that
yeah,
type
word.
of nigga.
Nah, he gonna do some investigation shit.
He is.
He
He
gonna
gonna-
find out some
He
shit.
gonna be like, I had a little show down there in Spunkburg. That's the same nigga that was.
Yeah.
He gonna be like,
So
he
you
made
better
him like,
relax.
no, killer. That's the one that killer, no.
All right. So here goes the real debate.
Okay.
Nico, I need you to give me the reason in which you feel like Chief Keef is more influential than Gucci Man. Let's start there.
All right.
Hold on.
Let's start there.
Thank you.
Here's my major point. This nigga is the author of a whole subgenre of rap.
And Gucci ain't.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Talking about the trap guy.
I don't think so.
What are we
I
talking
don't
about?
think so.
What are we talking
Do
about?
I think?
What are we talking?
Do I think he's a piece of it? Do I think he was a piece
He's
of
a
it?
major
Yes.
piece of it.
Yeah, for sure.
He
Absolutely.
is the Rob nigga. He is
bro,
the
he's
kick
trap
though.
God. He's the trap God. Dude,
Chief-
hold on.
Chief Keef is drill music.
Which is a subgenre of what subgenre of rap?
Trap. There are whole cliques in Chicago named after Gucci Man. So Icy. Brick Squad.
Word.
Like, it is a real fact of hoods named after Gucci Man subsets.
Yeah.
What are we discussing here?
Literally. I just feel like with the Gucci and Chief Keef thing, it's just hard for me because 80% of Chief Keef's, I ain't gonna say 80 because he got a lot of Wayne influence too. So I'd probably say like 60, 70 is like Gucci. Like straight Gucci.
I don't know, man. I don't see like, especially at the beginning. I didn't see that. I didn't see like a Gucci Man influence in Keef.
What?
That's crazy. That is
What?
crazy. His whole like
Drill music is nothing but trap music. It's literally street hip hop.
Yeah, it's
So,
like
but-
it's like the
alright, so-
Midwest North version of.
So the
of
question
trap.
is, who started trap music?
3 people.
Be honest.
3 people.
Be honest.
3
Yeah, I
people.
mean, it's three- it's three people.
I'm finna give you the
Be
3.
honest.
T.I. coined the term.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jeezy got it hot mainstream, along with Tip, and the leader of the underworld is Gucci Man.
He was the real like.
He is the real.
He brought the
That
realism
nigga-
of trap into the hip hop
That
world.
nigga is the only nigga I know. Real Life did songs after like if a nigga was living the shit, it was him. Gucci and Tip was removed from it.
Gucci was like.
Gucci and Jeezy was removed.
Jeezy
Tip
and
and Jeezy.
Jeezy.
Shit.
Yeah, you
Fucking
gonna
getting
get the right
I'm getting confused.
combo soon.
There we go.
But-
Tip and Jeezy was removed. That nigga was really still in the streets.
This how I look at it. when like NWA was coming up and they talk about how they was a pioneer of like the real rap, you know what I'm saying? Of what's the word I'm looking for? Basically
Gangsta rap.
Yeah, gangster rap, but I mean like real life, like they actually was telling like stories of, you know. But you know, when you do a little bit of history, like people kind of give like Ice-T that
him and
that
the nigga
crown.
from Philly.
You get what I'm saying? Like that's how I look at it with Gucci, right? So Gucci is like the NWA of trap music. He was the one who actually embodied what was going on for real, while in it, and brought it to, you know what I'm saying, this mainstream space, you know what I'm saying? T.I. and Jeezy, though they were still rapping about it, it just wasn't the same because
you feel like they crossed over.
Yeah,
they was like crossover trap.
Yeah, they in their eyes, their goal was to rap for my career.
Yeah,
Gucci was just rapping because like I'm
hot.
trapping. I make my money trapping. I'm rapping because I'm just that nigga. You feel me? Like
Case in point. In Spartanburg, you know, you can see it with your eyes. I believe them niggas.
yeah.
When you looked at the three figures of trap music, you can tell these two niggas probably used to do it.
Yeah, but
This nigga really went to a real trap house and took the picture for that first album cover.
And even now, like people know for what T.I. said. He said, "There's no mystery in my history," right? That what he told his son, and we get it. You know what I'm saying? We definitely get it. You know, you did what you did, but if there was a question of anybody of them top three, still to this day ain't nobody questioning Gucci. There's still a lot of questions that wrap around T.I. and Jeezy's name a lot of times. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why though.
I
It's
don't-
all
I don't know.
that, you know what I mean? Like all that, like you
Because
said, the history is
Jeezy
there.
was born in South Carolina. You
Sure.
grew up in the low part of Georgia and made your way up to Atlanta. So already there, I'm looking at your story fucked up. I don't look at Tip's story fucked up. Jeezy, I don't give Jeezy
But
too
see,
much
you
credit
can't-
for shit.
No, I don't give a fuck what nobody say
And
about
when we
Tip.
talk about that
can't
influential
look at his shit
conversation,
fucked
when we talk about that influential conversation, 95% of the new Atlanta had to go through Gucci Man.
Had to go through Gucci.
Jeezy and Tip don't have the track record of putting shit on in Atlanta. Other than Tip putting on PSC, Young Dro,
Yeah,
and then who did Jeezy put on? Slick Puller? I love Slick Puller,
That's
but
funny.
let's be real.
That's
Blood
funny.
Raw.
that's funny.
Blood Raw's not from Georgia. He's not from Atlanta.
That's funny.
And then just to kind of go back to the conversation of Chief Keef and Gucci, if you look at the way Chicago is viewed and how like Chief Keef, bro, the way Chief Keef is viewed is literally damn near identical to how Gucci is viewed. The only difference is Chief Keef was smart enough to say, when I leave out of fucking Chicago, I ain't coming back.
I ain't coming back.
I'm not getting in no more trouble. I don't care about them saying this, that, and the third, about no
Fuck it.
sellout, nothing, no nothing. I'm moving to California. I'm playing my video games. I'm still gonna make music. And I'm out the way. I'm stamped enough for people to understand
we
what's going on.
We also can't like die down Keef's impact though,
No, in fact.
No,
because
never.
there's drill music and then there's subgenres of drill music everywhere, even UK drill.
Right. And
That's
I
true, you know what I mean?
and I think there's certain Atlanta rappers that would fit more of the drill.
Jesus Christ, my nigga say Chief Keef got ran out of Chicago. He ain't leave. That's hate. That's hate, Cheese.
That's
hate, Cheese.
Ran out of Chicago.
Nah,
Cheese,
he
that's
ain't
hate.
Smart enough
Nobody,
not to go back.
nobody said he got ran off. We just
Yeah.
said he left and decided not to come back.
Yeah, that's a
Chicago's like government literally wasn't allowing him to come back. Like he tried to throw a show and they said no, take your ass on because the shit that you started here and you left behind is too much. That shit is too much. But Damn, I lost my train of thought now. What we was just saying?
The way that you were on the
Atlanta.
conversation of,
Yeah, I was finna
Chief
say.
being viewed.
Yeah, I was about to say. There's even Atlanta artists that fit more of the drill perspective than trap perspective. Like, I think 21 Savage is just an Atlanta drill rapper. If I'm being completely honest.
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying? So
1,000%.
I think that is a testament to Chief Keef's influence. You know, people like that, and then you got even people like.
But what he named the mixtape though?
Who? 21?
Free Gucci.
Yeah, true facts.
Oh,
God.
yeah,
and he
I
had the ice
I
cream
know
on
how-
his.
yeah,
I'm
I know-
telling you, yes.
I know how
And
21
that's
feel
how he
Let's
pop.
start there.
That's
how he
all I'm
pop.
saying to you.
I get it. I just, you know what I mean. I just don't want motherfuckers to like shit on Keith in any way.
We not
'Cause
shitting on
nigga,
Keith.
That nigga was impactful too.
I think of the last
He is.
probably 2 decades, he's definitely like top 5 most influential rappers.
Go
in
through
my
them. Go through
opinion.
them. Go through them. Go through them.
I
I
would
like
say
this. I
Gucci,
like this.
Gucci, Future, Wayne, Chief Keef, and Kanye probably. Yeah.
Dom the Monko.
Did I name 5? Gucci, Future, Chief Keef, Wayne, Kanye. Yeah. Yes. Ooh, yes. This is an amazing. And then honorable mention be Young Thug.
Tugger.
And I think the only reason it's hard to put Young Thug in that top 5 is because his influence comes from Gucci, Wayne, and Future.
Hold that right there. Okay. Hold that right there. I'm bringing conversations I have offline, online. Thugger has Thugger's demand changed since he's been behind the wall?
How so?
What
How
you mean?
So the conversation was that because this is an online conversation. When we did the wrap up last year, Mo, Skillet, and I can't remember who else was on there. It was me, Mo, Skillet, and somebody else for the year-end wrap-up. They said that Young Thug's demand was not there before he went in, and it has diminished since he's been in, and nobody has been checking for him since he's been out. Are they true? Am I tripping? Talk to me. Let's go.
I think Thug pretty I think he's so solidified. It really kind of don't matter right now if they checking for him. If they're not, they definitely was when he first got out. But it's a thing of it's just like a thing of, bro, we just happy you out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when artists do real bids where we don't know what's really going on, like when Bobby Shmurda got out, Bobby Shmurda haven't dropped a album or nothing, he's just enjoying life.
Yeah,
you know
just
what I'm
enjoying
saying?
life.
Yeah.
Even when Gucci had got out, obviously we want music or whatever, but I just think once you done went through some real shit like that, and you already solidified and stamped, that shit really don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? And Thug is pretty. He knee deep in the game, so it ain't even. He's in a position where he's putting other people on anyways, and he just CEO time. You know what I'm saying? So even if his demand has gone down, so what? You know what I'm saying? It's all when Boosie first got out of jail, he dropped this little thing and just kind of started living his life.
Yeah.
Shit, that Boosie album fresh out of jail.
It was fire. I ain't gonna lie, this shit was hard.
That's
Was
probably
crazy?
the best shit he
was
did.
Crazy on there? They think that
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
'Cause
that
I
album.
pistol whipped that nigga
For
40 minutes.
straight. Wear my shit. Fuck up your face.
And he had that you ain't got no juice.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't I ain't gonna lie, that album was hard. That album was hard.
Shout out to Lil Boosie.
I don't know, man. Didn't Thug put out that punk rock type album
That was
before he went
No,
in?
that was in there.
Nah, no, it wasn't.
Nah, it
Punk.
was right
Which one?
before.
That was
it-
before Punk. He talking about Punk, the Pink
Punk.
album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was right before he went.
That was
What's
right
the
before
one
he
he
went
put
in.
out?
Business is business.
Business is business.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he did the Tiny Desk and shit.
Yes, that Tiny Desk was fire.
It was fire.
I think Dropping Jewels is his best song.
It was
I ain't
great.
gonna lie, Dropping Jewels is so hard. Like,
But
told
I
my
don't
nigga to
know,
drop the
man. I
jewels
just
on
think
him.
he getting his.
I'm not gonna put it like this. I'm not gonna say it's like untrue that his demand may be down. Like nobody's like checking for his music or whatever, or anything like that. But I just don't think it really matters whether they are.
I feel
or not.
like
I
like
kind of
that's
feel like
hate.
it's by design too.
I feel like that's hate.
Mhm.
What's hate?
I feel like
To say that
to
his
say
demand
that
ain't there.
Young Thug's demand is down is hate. And I say that because Young Thug is such a, and this could be another Air Jordan bias. Young Thug means so much to the scene of hip hop to me personally that I feel like it's a little bit of hate to say that his demand is down, because this nigga to me give a fuck what he put out. That nigga done put out country albums. That nigga done put out fucking punk rock shit. Like, he's just that versatile of an artist that give a fuck what that nigga do.
I don't think it's hate. I think it's like. I think it's kind of a forced thing to be like right. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like it doesn't matter. Like he just got out of prison. You know what I mean? Like, let him get his shit together. I guarantee you, once he announced like he got some shit coming back,
I think it's coming.
Yeah.
he got some
The
shit
old
coming
Scooty
out.
shit.
Because the last shit that he put out when he first got out, you could tell like it was just. I'm gonna just put some shit. Let me put some shit out. You know what I mean? Just to feed my base, and then
Right.
I gotta get right. You know what I
And
mean?
people,
Like,
people gotta understand how much he was strong on him too. Like they telling him he can't promote no violence, and he can't do this throughout his whole probationary period. And
oh, it's gonna change him.
he can't do like that. They put a crazy stranglehold on like what you can actually talk about and stuff like that. Because even if he is rapping from a hindsight type position,
It's gonna look.
gonna look away. You know what I'm saying? So
It's the same shit that happened with Tip when he had to do that. Before he had to do the year and the day and shit, and he had to do all that community service and shit, and he put out Paper Trail. Like it wasn't like
That's a good album though.
it is a good album, but
That's a good album.
it was a lot of let me put hits and shit on here, and it wasn't like
you can tell he was going
Gangsta
like super
Tip.
commercial.
Yeah, like it
super
wasn't-
commercial.
it wasn't what he normally would do at all, and he was just toning it down.
That was a good album though.
It was a good album.
It was,
but it wasn't. It still wasn't like a.
Cause live your life.
It still wasn't like a Tip album.
Thug
Thug is gonna have to do that. Thug is gonna have to get into
So
the
that means
bag
Thug
of-
gonna give us a I'm Illy.
he might.
That's fire.
Maybe
Illy is
Maybe.
hey, that's up
he
there.
gonna
Tip
have to give us
intros.
clean hits.
But I think that's the part that I like about that. Put those motherfucking restrictions on that nigga and push the creativity out of him.
What if he don't got it though?
He does.
I understand.
I
that
mean, I think he do. He's
That's
done it.
not
I
a
feel like-
question. He has the creativity.
I do. I
That
do
nigga
feel the same.
7'2". That shit out of pocket. Sorry.
I feel the same.
My
but
bad, y'all.
if the nigga do it right, or if he try to do it and it don't work, don't be surprised. Like, don't even be disappointed. It's just you know what the situation is.
I'm not. My bias ain't gonna let me be disappointed.
Which, and to that point, I think it's also going to be an equal and opposite reaction. I think it's going to be people that no matter how hard it is, it's just going to automatically think, oh, nah, he ain't Thug no more.
Yeah, because if the first one come out, right, and it's not like, it don't live up to Thug standards, people going to overlook it because it's like, yo, he just got out of prison.
Right.
He, you know what I mean? He got these restrictions on him. He can't even sniff a limb. He can't even say the word at no more.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he can't even start at no more.
Shit is so real with that YSL stuff and what Thug got going on that in the NFL you can't even wipe your nose.
You can't.
No more.
Yeah, they just Yeah, they
It's
just announced that.
considered a
Violent.
violent gesture now.
Yep.
You get a 15-yard penalty for wiping your nose.
You can't wipe your nose.
You can't even wipe your
Damn.
nose.
Yeah, they
Free
announced
wiping
that
your
today.
nose.
So like they definitely.
Do your
with that being
homework.
said, they are on his ass for sure. He better not say the word slat, YSL, none of that.
None of it.
He better not say none of that.
As soon as he feel like, you know what I mean? If he's
And
if
they
he
is
say something
probation.
about swatting a gnat, they might come at
Boy,
him.
what?
Nah, fam.
He better not say the word wipe.
Yeah, word.
He gonna be. He can't say nigga I'm the shit. Come wipe, but no, come
Nope.
here.
Nope.
Cause ain't he on
Damn.
probation for like 20 years? What is
Yeah,
ain't some
a
crazy
lot,
outrageous
yeah.
number?
He is on probation
15
for
years?
5, and if he gets, it's like the way his shit is set up, they'll make him do the actual prison time.
Oh,
Cause they gave him 20 years, time served, come down to 5, but he essentially got another, or is it 10? Something
Like
stupid.
I know,
Yeah.
I know the rest of whatever he got going on is at least like 15 years.
Yeah,
worth
it's
of,
He'll
15
he'll
years
have
worth
to
of
do like a
probation. Worth of
20
stuff,
ball.
yeah.
He had to
Yeah.
do a 20 ball, but
yeah.
this nigga too smart, bro. He done already beat the charges. Like,
He would have beat the case.
What
Yeah.
do you know what's so
I'm
crazy?
convinced he would have beat the
Yeah,
case.
honestly,
Yeah.
that's what they say. They say he honestly should have just took it to trial because I think what's his name? Is it Yak Gotti?
Yak
Like right
Gotti
after
beat
he
it.
got like a sweet ass deal or whatever.
no, yeah, got it, beat it.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
beat
Yak Gotti beat it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Gotti
they was like
beat
they
that
was like
shit.
if he'd have just waited it out or took it to trial, he would have he'd have been out scot free. But then they probably would have waited a whole extra year to take it to trial.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy. And speaking of taking shit to trial, what's up with YNW Millie, bro?
No,
Gotti
for
never
real.
gonna get out.
This is insane.
Yeah, because the first trial was a mistrial. It looked like he was gonna be. It looked like he was gonna get out, and then that was a mistrial. Then they said he should have been out because it was a mistrial, but they keeping him in there.
Yeah, it's honestly looking unfair, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, granted, you know, it might if he get out, it might be an OJ situation where people like, did you not?
It definitely would be an OJ.
You feel me?
situation.
But at the end of the
That's
day,
1000%.
if we talking about the letter of the law, y'all better stick
The
with it.
letter of the law
Yeah.
say let the young
Let
nigga
him out. Facts. The
Let
letter of the
him
law say let
Fuck,
him out.
nigga. No,
Nah,
sorry.
they ain't trying to let that nigga out,
And
especially
granted,
when they listen to that damn
I'm
song.
just saying, granted, it might be warranted. Don't get me.
Yeah, you listen to that damn song, you like, damn, he told on himself right here. He told everything you needed.
But
it's
they
so
proved
funny, though,
the
'cause-
song came out first.
Of course,
It did,
of
though.
course,
They
did,
proved
though.
that
of course. But art imitates life, man.
it does.
But it's so crazy though because, bro, is this man like is he a genius or something?
Yes.
That shit
No,
cra-
for
he
real.
might really be a genius for real, bro. Like he might be a evil genius.
Him having a song with Kanye solidified everything. I said,
Yeah,
oh,
Millie
this
might
nigga
be an
is
evil
amazing.
genius, bro. Cause maybe did he map this out so to where there's no way they was gonna have a trial for this shit? That like
Watch this.
Is he building something up behind them walls and we don't know? Like this
Bruh,
man might be.
I-
Is he Lex
that's-
Luger? Like,
Yeah.
What's up with this
Yeah.
man? He's the Joker, bro.
Shout out to him. Shout out to
Why
him.
Millie might be the Joker. He might be the real live the Joker.
And that's what I want to see. Let that nigga out of jail so I can see where he goes.
But let him out with
Let
Trump
him
as
out.
the president might not be the best idea.
Let him out.
They might start a fire.
Let him out. I heard Young Boy just got out.
He did.
Goddamn shit. That dollar's out.
Yeah, free dollars, man. Trump, give my boy a pardon.
No, no, bro. Cause like, man,
Give my boy a pardon, man. Word.
bruh.
That was a reasonable crash out too, by the way.
Yeah.
He crashed
If you-
out,
if
but
you
it
know-
was
if you know the
reasonable.
story, for
If
sure,
you
sure.
if you know, you know. I do not blame
Yeah.
him for crashing out.
Nah.
For shit, sure.
Then that
Okay.
shit crazy. To this day, I'm still like divine timing. Because
Telling you.
there's no way that you could tell me that I was gonna do that, and then by the time I drop it, I'm like, damn, I can't get this nigga on the phone. Then I find out where this nigga is. Like, how the fuck
Yeah.
did this happen?
Duke might lose this game. Caleb Love really don't lose to Duke like that.
That's true.
Why that name sound familiar?
He used to play for
Caleb
North
Love,
Carolina.
It's crazy to see.
Oh.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
him
he
right there,
should've
number
been in
one.
the league.
Yeah, honestly, after the championship run North Carolina had, if I was him, I would have went to the draft because he probably would have been a first rounder then.
Yeah,
He's probably gonna go undrafted now.
I hope not, but
I mean,
You're
I hope
probably
not,
right.
but it's just
You're
the
probably right.
in basketball. It's not
Yeah.
like the NFL. The NFL, you will get a lot of like leeway for being older because you're more experienced. That means we can probably plug you in to play a little
Yep.
bit more. Basketball, they want the young niggas.
yeah, because they can't coach you.
They
They
can't,
can't coach you.
Yeah,
You set in your ways now.
you said and that in basketball that's not what you want.
Yeah.
That is not what you want. Yeah, and then for
Sports
you to
question for y'all sports niggas before we get the fuck out of here because we've been on this bitch for a while. Did a transfer portal fuck up college sports?
I don't think so. So I have a thing. I'm kind of like Jay Billis on this one, where the coaches portal is always open.
Whoa, what?
The coaches portal is always open.
Okay.
Where a coach would tell kids, "Oh yeah, come play for me," and you know what I mean, you'll be a starter. Then they come on, they sign a national letter of intent.
mm-hmm.
They get on campus, and they not a starter. And then they're like, "Hey, coach, what's up?" And then they go, "You got to fight for your minutes." And then they go, "You know what? I don't want to be here no more." Then they go, "Okay, you don't want to be here no more? I'm not going to let you out of your letter of intent, or you can't transfer to any of these schools. But you can go over here, the shit schools, but you can't go to any of these schools." They be lying to these kids all these years. Now,
They got the
the
freedom.
kids are making the same amount of money as the coaches, so the coaches can't just tell you,
Yeah.
you got to sit over here for 2 years before you can actually play. No. There's them. In football, there's 123 D1 schools. In basketball, there's like 300 and something. Fam, I'm not going to waste my time here when I can go somewhere else and play.
Right. I think it's definitely pros and cons to it. I do think there should be more regulation to it because I do
Sure.
think that
I agree
like
with that.
being able to transfer 5 times is insane, bro. Like
Yeah.
you can be a 5th-year senior and been in a different school all 5 years. I think that's ridiculous, to be honest.
True.
But I'm all for the players having some type of power. You know what I'm saying? To be able to do what they got to do. If I had to say regulations, I'd say maybe like after 2 transfers, you probably should have some type of like suspension period because at that point you kind of like that hurts the program from building for one, and then what else was I about to get into? I lost my train of thought again. Golly. But I definitely think it probably should be some type of like limit before you just are able to just play willy-nilly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's really the only thing, though. It's just hurting the program from building culture and my other thing was going to be the transfer portal, like, period. I think it's a bigger problem than the programs itself. It's like a NCAA thing.
Yeah.
But the NCAA got to fix it to a point to where, like, in football, you can't transfer until like after bowl season.
Yeah.
But the reason why I say it's an NCAA problem is because why is bowl season going on until February?
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
I'm glad you brought that up because after the first round of the tournament last week,
Scottie Pippen's son.
the transfer portal opened
up,
and it was like the transfer portal shouldn't be open until mid-April or May.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? At the earliest, not during the tournament.
Not during the
Because
tournament.
now you got like Scottie Pippen's son. He is literally on Michigan, who was in the tournament. Transfers in the middle of the tournament, so now he's not even on the team no more.
Right.
Makes no sense.
It made no sense.
What fucking? Hold on. So he was with Michigan, the
Yes.
Wolverines.
And he
Yeah,
ended
and
the
they won their
transfer.
games. They won their games. They gonna play this weekend,
Yeah.
and the transfer portal opened up. They opened up that Monday.
Where the fuck did he go to?
I don't
He
know.
hasn't went anywhere.
He ain't went
yet.
nowhere. He's just in the portal.
He's just in there.
Yeah.
So if these niggas lose, fuck it. But if they win, I can withdraw and stay.
No.
Nah.
He not. Nah,
Oh, once
that's
you
not
enter
it.
the portal, you stuck.
You
Pretty-
can come.
it's unwritten. It's like an unwritten rule. Cause so this is the thing. The portal itself technically is not like a real thing. You know what I'm saying? It's basically you announce, or not even announcing. It's basically you just acknowledging to your team and to other like programs that you're available to be transferred. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just an issue because even with him right now, bro, like, okay, the program's hindered, and bro, you kind of hindered yourself too, because like you're not even playing in the time that y'all might actually be fucking champions. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He's like a bench rider.
Yeah, he's not playing right now. Yeah,
he's not playing at all. He's not.
You gotta think, bro. If you're a coach and we're in tournament time and the player tell you, "Yeah, I'm transferring," are you about to play him?
Oh, he's a fucking nut.
Yeah, like he's off the team.
That's why I say it's like it's pros and cons, and it's like it's a tug and pull type thing. Yeah. But I think it's more so of a NCAA problem than it is a program or a player problem.
They need to have.
You know what I'm saying? I think the player 100% should have the power to be able to transfer with certain restrictions, and I think the program should have. I think they should be acknowledged for somebody being in the portal and having access to be able to know who's in the portal and stuff like that and do what they do. But it's just like, damn, in basketball you shouldn't be able to be in the portal during the tournament, and then in football you shouldn't be in the bowl. Yeah, like, bro, I think somebody, I can't remember who it was. I think it was like the Utah quarterback or something like that. They was undefeated, like 8-0, and he was like, NIL money. He was like, oh, y'all ain't paying me what y'all said y'all was gonna pay me. I'm in the transfer portal.
Transferring.
You know what I'm saying? They benched them. You know, it's like, so certain stuff like that, bro. It make it hard for both the players and the program. So I just think it needs to be
nasty workout.
It is.
Yeah,
I think it just needs to be some type of restrictions on it. I think with NIL money, I think I definitely don't have no like gripe against NIL money. Go get your paper regardless.
Yes, sir.
But I think with the programs though, that it would make sense if they couldn't pay directly as a program.
Yeah. It should be real NIL. Like, if you
like
get a Gatorade,
right.
If you got a Gatorade endorsements, like if you're getting like real endorsements, not this car salesman is a booster for the college and I'm paying them I'm paying them $1 million to come to the school. That's out of hand.
That's different.
Hey, it's the queen, bitch.
Who is that? Yeah, your boy.
And
hey, it's the queen, bitch.
In football,
ain't you supposed to be in the bed, dog?
In college football, I don't think the portal should be open until National Signing Day.
Yeah,
which is the 2nd of February every year.
Right.
Because you got high schoolers coming in, and then you know what I mean, like it can open and you can fill out a roster.
And that makes sense too, because let's say for the most part, one of the main reasons a player will enter the transfer portal early is so that they can get to the other campus early. But if you do it National Signing Day, for the most part, your class, you wouldn't be considered a withdrawal by that time. You can still go to the next campus and still be on time for all of your classes and stuff like that. So it just, the NCAA done made it hard because damn, the national championship a week before the Super Bowl. Like, like, come on
now
now.
With the playoff,
so it's like,
fucked
so
up.
imagine you a player, you was a second stringer, you know what I'm saying? You get into the playoffs, you hooping, you balling, but you would have never got to play if the starter was there.
Yeah.
But you know that you want to transfer because you hooping and you balling, but you can't transfer. But you decide, hey, I'm going to enter the portal because y'all see that I'm hooping, but you get benched because, hey, we are in the playoffs. What are you doing entering the transfer portal or whatever? So it's just like, bro, it's just so many caveats to it, bro. Because, like, if I'm balling and I'm a second stringer and I know I can go get more money somewhere else and be a starter and have my draft stock go up, of course I'm in the transfer portal. Yeah. But for the program, they're also thinking, if we have a chance to win the national championship, you're somebody that's helping us contribute. Why would we allow this to happen? You know what I'm saying? But They also, I don't know, they punish players too much too, because a coach can say, well, I'm gonna take a job somewhere else and still coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, coach got free reign to do whatever. Like, McNeese State coach.
Right,
He had a whole new job.
Right before
And he
the
was
shit.
coaching his team in the tournament. They beat Clemson, and then they went on and lose the next game. But, like, this nigga got a whole new job. And he's still coaching this job. And then as soon as they lose, he go to his new
He
job.
going to his new job.
New job.
I think West Virginia.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he's going to West Virginia.
he went to he went
That
from,
happened this year.
yeah.
Yeah.
He went
Out
from
of
a
pocket.
mid-major to a major.
Out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it was, I don't know. No, I think it was an ACC school. I want to say it was an
I
ACC
think West
school.
Virginia is an AC. No, they
They
Big East.
West Virginia.
Or
I
they
know in
Mountain
football.
West.
They Big 12, ain't they?
Okay, so whatever they in football, that's
Yeah.
what they are. Yeah, I
So-
think the only school that's something different than what they actually are is like Duke, because Duke technically an Ivy League school.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot of nasty work. They need to just hire Nick Saban to be over all this shit and solidify it. And, you know,
Or do a
I
cap
don't
space
know.
for schools.
yeah.
That'll probably work too for NIL. Like if you want to allow them to pay directly, do a cap space.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. If you're gonna pay directly, do a cap space, and then also allow the kids to get, if they got endorsements that's going to dwarf that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's outside of that NIL money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, college getting crazy. I wish NIL was a thing or not. What? I could have went anywhere and racked up on some NIL, boy. Anywhere.
That's true.
Did you want to go to school for sports?
Yeah, I mean, I had the opportunity to. I had a few offers coming out of high school or whatever, but I got all my offers like late. As far as like offers that I felt was like worthwhile, I had a couple.
Who could have got you?
So at the end of my senior year, really Savannah State, honestly.
Damn,
Yeah, that was like the school.
nigga,
that-
Rento at Savannah State.
Yeah, Savannah State was sorry though.
It don't even matter, bro. Do you understand?
Nah, but the issue- this-
you
no.
at a
Yeah, I know.
Jesus.
turn,
you at a black
turn,
college?
turn. And you know what's crazy, bro? South Carolina State told me they talking about they ain't had no more scholarships. What? Okay, whatever.
Not right. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they wanted me to come
Rento at SC State.
They wanted me to come as a walker. I done went to state to play football.
I
though,
know.
bro. I'd have 100%.
But
bro,
you,
they put out,
you and Sly
Hall of
Planet on the
Famers.
same campus.
Say what?
You and Sly Planet
Oh,
on the
yeah.
same
Would have
campus
been insane.
in that era of time.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
I'd have been, but if I was playing football, I'd have been on a totally different wave though. Like I don't even know if like the whole
You
music
still,
league-
you still would have met. You still would have found your way.
but I don't know if it'd have been music though. Like
It would have.
I can't say that though.
Cause
bro.
the
I
music,
can't-
the
I'd probably
music
been
is
more
a
Stephen A.
part of
Smith
your, it's
than-
part of your
than
DNA though.
Charlamagne, you feel me? Like, I don't
Nah,
know.
that's part of your
the
DNA.
The partying thing, yeah, I could. That probably me just being turned up, yeah. But I just don't know if I'd have been. I don't know if jet lag would have been a thing if I was doing sports, bro. Because you got to think. To this day, I still love sports. I just don't. I just never played in college. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I had the opportunity, but if I played in college, bro, I can almost guarantee I would not be on the same path, bro.
So jet lag wouldn't be this version; it'd be something else.
It'll probably, if I started something media, it would 100% be sports media, bro. 100%. And that's what I went to school for in the first place. It just so happened to like during that time, what was happening in high school. Zach and them was doing music. You feel me? I was throwing parties. Everything coincided. And I went to school, and I still was turned up. Like in Columbia, I was still one of them. You know what I'm saying? Speaker Knockers he just passed away and stuff like that. You know, I was doing my thing down there, and then it just so happened, you know, people was doing music in the upstate, and I was like, you know, something that'd be cool. Shit, do a cipher. I did the cipher, and then the rest is history.
That's how that happened.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't think I ever heard that story.
You know,
As long as I've been around this crazy motherfucker,
a random
I never
thought,
heard that
though.
part.
that's the next thing somebody need to do locally.
What?
Sports media.
Mm-hmm.
Like really dive into sports media.
Nah, I'm gonna have
Just throwing that out there.
I'm gonna have RJ turned up. Watch. Me and RJ be talking like RJ. Listen, I'm telling you right now, RJ finna be turned. Guapo images. He finna be turned up, and
Shout out to my
he just got
young
the
nigga.
the Spartanburgers job.
yeah.
Let me hit
Guapo
let me
finna
hit
be
my
turned
nigga.
He finna be turned. He the one. I'm telling you this right now. If it's somebody that's gonna have that sports media shit turned up, Guapo gonna have it turned up.
proud of
I
that
promise
dude,
you,
man.
he gonna have it turned up. You know what I'm saying?
Proud
I
of
think
that guy.
I could do it, but I don't know, man. Right now, like I said, bro, it's just hard, like with all that social media stuff and like how life just is right now, bro. I'm a new daddy and some more shit, bro. So like,
New daddy.
you know, shit just be tough.
New
Understand.
daddy.
Yeah, shit just be tough. I do want to get something going with this flag football stuff though. Like, I just can't get nobody out there to like record while I'm playing. I can't play and record.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. My brother's coming out there. I was mic'd up at our last tournament though. That shit was hard. He came and mic'd me up. But yeah, bro. I think if I'd have played in college, it'd have probably been a whole lot different. I didn't. What happened was, bro, I was in school. Like I said, I had a couple small offers my senior year to play for like these schools in like Virginia and stuff like that. They was like D2, NAIA schools or whatever. And then I had like Catawba. I didn't even know Clark Atlanta had a football team, but I had them.
What? They had
Yeah.
a football team?
Yes. Didn't even know that. Didn't know.
Never
I
fucking
swear to
knew
God,
that.
my coach came up to me one day. He was like, "Yeah, so you got Clark Atlanta if you want to." I was like, "Damn, I didn't even know they had a football team." Anyways, but
Damn, that's news to me.
but in my mind, I was like, okay, cool. Wherever I go, I'm definitely gonna have to actually focus on the education part because all this stuff it sound good, but if I ain't getting to the league for real, or if I don't have like a real path to the league, then it don't make sense. That's why I say I definitely would have went to South Carolina State because if you go to South Carolina State, you got a real good chance at the league, and if you go to the league from South Carolina State, you have a real good chance of being one of the best in the league. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, Sirski.
So I definitely would have went there,
Shout
but
outs to my
just none of
SCSU
them.
Bulldogs that I fake went to school at.
But it just none of them really made sense. None of them really made sense for me to do it.
Shit, bro.
I got a degree through my wife. Shout out to my baby.
At the end of the year, Savannah State got turned out. I started doing my recruiting on my own or whatever. Like I was emailing all the coaches. Savannah State actually got back to me. They was like, yeah, so, come play for us. They wanted me to come out there. But at the time, I had just got a scholarship from Carolina academically, and I got a scholarship from Georgia State, in which Georgia State told me I could have been a preferred walk-on too. I almost did that. I was that close to going to Georgia State. Actually.
Where's Georgia State at?
In Atlanta, middle of Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
Now there's somewhere. If I'd have played at Georgia State, I'd probably still been on that music shit though, cause it's Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah. I had the scholarship to USC, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna decide to play football, I'm gonna probably just try to walk on. And I went to go walk on actually my sophomore year, but it was the same time I was pledging, and I was just like, well,
Just a lot.
it's a lot, bro.
Yeah,
Trying to
that's
pledge and play
insanity.
football,
Yeah,
and
it's gotta be a
and play football as a walk on, which meaning you're gonna have to do a lot more. Like,
Yeah.
nah, couldn't do that.
Damn.
Couldn't do that.
God
So,
damn.
That's the story of why Lorento didn't play ball in college. I definitely could have though. I could have went to where Doug went to too.
Pledging and fucking being a student is
Bro, I would
ridiculous.
turn. But listen, I would turn up at Carolina, boy. I
No,
would
you
turn
was.
up.
You was.
Me and Dub always got this. We be having like a little argument about who was more turned at their school. Like, cause he turned up Charles and Southern too. Like, that's a Christian college, and they had it turned up. But I use this analogy all the time. I was like, bro, I get it. You feel me? Like, you was like. I'm trying to think who I said. I was like, bro, LeBron turned up Cleveland. Like, I get it, but it's a lot harder to be Kobe Bryant and turn up the Lakers, who was already the Lakers. You know, so I said, bro, I give you that, bro. You was LeBron at Cleveland first little stint. I get it, bro. But I was Kobe with the Lakers. I turned up an organization that was already turned up. Like, that's different.
That's true. Yeah, because you went to school with Debo and all.
Bro, man, what? It was like I got the torch pass from J Max too. That shit was crazy because Max had it turned up. And then Ramon, he had it turned up.
Spartanburg niggas go places and just terrorized the world.
Yeah, nah, we had it on.
I like
We had
it.
it on Smash.
Cause
Bro.
even though they talked about us at Upstate when I went, cause I technically quote unquote went to Upstate, but I don't claim them whole ass niggas. Even though like when I went to Upstate, bro, like the Spartanburg niggas was the ones, man.
Yeah.
We the ones, man.
In the state, bro. People, man, listen, they love
And
Spartanburg.
if you
They
go
love
to
Spartanburg.
like if you go down to like SC State and shit, really the A64. If an A64 nigga walk onto campus at South Carolina State, you know what our track record is. You know us.
It be so funny
Just by
seeing
the
people.
area code.
It be so funny seeing people reaction to when you tell them where you from. I was just like, relax.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just-
from the bird.
When I was in Columbia and they were like, "Where you from?" From Spartanburg. Yeah, I'm from Spartanburg. Like, just chill, just relax, just
That's
vibe,
it.
twin. Just vibe.
That's
twin.
it. Don't act like that, nigga. Watch
Yeah,
out.
just chill. Just
You
stay
thought
out
your
the way.
city was gangster, nigga. Fuck you.
Just stay out the way, bro.
That's my real problem. That's my toxic trait. I'm from Spartanburg. That's my toxic trait.
Bro, and then I'm in Columbia, and I catch myself staying in the place in Columbia that be turned up. I'm on Broad River and Bluff Road. You feel me? 2 notch.
Yes, sir.
I'm plugged in.
Yes, sir. Spartanburg niggas don't give no fucks.
I'm where I feel comfortable. I don't want to be with the white folk.
Telling you, watch out.
I want to be in the hood.
That's what tear this bitch up out here. All right, man. Y'all want to plug anything? Cause I ain't got no more topics. If I do, they ain't really worth a fuck. Sorry, I'm cussing on Facebook. Shout out to my Facebook family.
Shout out to Facebook, man. I'm a plug in a little bit, man. Y'all know what it is and what it ain't. You on Top Flight, out to the long way, the strong way, but not the wrong way. You dig? If you didn't know, I'm the CEO of Jetlag TV. We making our comeback this year. You know, I just been in the hyperbolic chamber for a year, but I'm about to pop out, go Super Saiyan on them one time. From a professional standpoint, if you need to buy, sell, or invest in the crib, you can hit me up too, because I do real estate as well. So, you know, we going to get that paper the legal way.
Dom the Monko.
Hey, man, I don't got cool stuff to say like that.
You do.
I mean, I probably do, but I just don't like saying it. Just know, nah, but how he said it is smooth. Like, it is smooth. He don't even think
You
about
know why?
it.
It's because you went to dormant. It's okay.
Oh, yo, you gotta relax. You gotta relax, G. Anyway, I'll be back outside real soon. Real soon, I'll be back outside.
Damn.
That's all I got.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we definitely back outside.
My name is Eric Jordan. I have an album. I finally got it back to streaming services. So thank you. The album is back, guys. And I'm tinkering with the idea of part 2.
Gotta do part 2.
So if y'all rap niggas want to be involved with a nigga like me who can help you do some things, come see me. Call me. I'm connected but disconnected at the same time. I sell cars. Nah, man. Yeah. Make sure if you're on YouTube, you subscribed, you've commented, you've liked. We are on the road to 500 subs. I think today I checked, I'm at 338. Keeping my reactions going because learning how to sell cars is a very strenuous process, and I got off of my square, but I am back to fucking you niggas up because I'm the apex predator. I be telling all my content homies that I'm the shit.
As you should, man.
Yeah. Nah.
Sir.
I'm a villain as well. My villain arc has started.
The villain art, real boy.
I'll probably be the Joker by next year.
I like it.
Nah. Yeah, I ain't got shit, man. Y'all know I just get on here every week and talk shit. Cause that's what I like to do. Shout out to the homies for coming through. I got Nico
know it.
Smoke.
Of course.
He got about 17 shows that he does.
Hey, man, we'll be back outside soon.
Yeah, he said he's coming
Real
back.
soon.
Rento said he's bringing the studio back. So if he brings the studio back, then y'all can stop calling me and y'all can call Rento. Okay. Yeah.
I can still plug you in with the all my engineers is still working now. We just don't have a singular location at the moment.
How many engineers you had?
I had two like in-house engineer. Well, really 3 because Matthew had started recording too. But I had a good number of people that would come through and like record for us though.
Yeah.
J-Bo is our main engineer. Palmetto Parks, he was our main engineer as well. Then we had Tension, who is a producer, but he started to record as well. And then
That's the nigga who name spelled with an X, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Top 10. And who else? Rad used to come through all the time. Eyes to God, he used to come through.
Really?
Yeah. I tried to pull him as our primary guy, but you know, he got his own motion. I ain't mad at it, so you know. But yeah.
Well, if all hearts and minds are on one accord and Nico agrees that Gucci Man is the most influential, we can get out of here.
Hey man, y'all got it.
Okay, thank you. And fuck Drake.
No, I'll never say that. I love both.
Crazy
them
work.
I love both them niggas, man.
Sorry, guys. All right. Thanks for coming out. My name is Air Jordan. Again, like, comment, subscribe, share. If you're on Facebook, follow, add a friend, all that shit.